Hello, everybody. We are back from Videohjälpen, and if you didn't know, it's a charity project, and it's arranged by United Screens. And this year, we're collecting money for children who's been through trafficking to give them the support they need. So please donate. And it's YouTubers, Instagrammers, podcasters, artists, and a lot of different people coming together to put this project into action. And what are we gonna do now?
Yeah, we're gonna be a bit creative.
Yeah, my creative senses are tingling all over the place.
Right. Yeah. How
we are all looking at you. We're like,
hey, what's up?
Hello.
So,
Yeah,
what do you want?
We talked a bit about characters before.
Yeah.
And you thought a bit about a cool exercise we could do, where Laura is gonna draw a pattern, and then you're gonna draw like a quick character or something.
Yeah. If I will have you as a volunteer.
Yes.
To just see if we can mix and try to create something in
Can
character
I just draw
design.
a character as well?
Yeah.
I just want to sketch something.
Yes. Very good.
Oh,
And
thank you.
And you will get this from me. And I just want you to make some different kind of lines on it.
Do I need to
it's not
just one line, like holding the pen all the time?
Exactly, all over the place. Not so it's not getting totally black.
I'm like,
I guess you're very creative. You're like, no, I just want to finish everything. No.
I need to go into my art.
Yeah,
mind here.
In one way, try to think abstract.
Okay.
Do you know what that means?
Yes, I went to art school.
Yeah. So you know it's not supposed to be.
No, not it's nothing.
Draw nothing, and then it gets really weird.
It's not.
In Swedish is icke-föreställande.
Yeah.
And in English will be.
Well, basically, you just wanted to draw.
I need
something.
to like.
That doesn't look like anything.
Should we have?
Nondescript.
And then I have to set my creative thoughts in it, which is not that difficult because it's on all the time. So this is my sickness.
I really
crazy
need
sickness.
For me, it's like I need to have some kind of music before I can start. Oh, thank you. Okay, now. It's going. My mind is free now.
So we will say, if you just start to do something and we just continue to.
Maybe we should listen to that
Should
Norwegian
we-
karaoke.
Actually, someone was saying hi to Laura. That
Hello!
Sly on Heart.
Sly on Heart! Which camera is it?
This
Just
one.
look at both of them.
All right.
I'm doing
The camera.
in both of them.
Me and Aaron, we can be the beast, no problem.
Yeah, I'm the beast in X-Men.
It's the beauties here and the beasts here.
Oh, you are the beauties. Guys.
The beasts.
No, the beauty. Okay, I'm stopping now. I'm continuing. I'm going forward here.
So when
I'm
she's
pushing
doing
the pen
this,
too hard. I need to I'm like, "Ugh!" My aggressive line is coming. Oh my God, what's
just
going
flow
on over there?
with
Well,
it.
we could also,
Wonderful.
while she's doing this, we could mention, like, if you donate 150 kronors, it's actually enough for 1 month of school to get back into society. 150 kronor is not that much.
It's not that much.
No.
Just skip like
It's a really
Skip
good
2
help.
years.
skip McDonald's for
2 times.
a week.
One time.
Yeah. Skip McDonald's one time.
Yeah.
Little money gets to a really good
Well,
Cause,
it has a huge impact on the other end.
Yeah,
So
try to think about that.
for us, it's maybe not that much, but for them, it's a lot.
Yeah.
So you can see the Swish number in here.
Yes. Switch. Will it be
Yes,
switch?
swish it.
Swish it.
Swish it.
No, no, no,
Swish
no,
it.
no, no, no.
It feels like
We
this.
will be
Like
very
Laura
thankful
just-
if you do.
She's making a Picasso or something. She was just supposed to draw a few lines.
It became 3 characters. I'm so sorry.
Damn, okay.
Just
I
finish
was
it off
over
with-
analyzing.
She
I
very-
was over analyzing this idea.
just start
It's
painting.
too much.
Oh my God. Oh no.
You can do that. Okay, wait.
It will be.
But you can create something also.
I want some more.
Yeah,
Oh,
you must
okay.
remember.
More.
Just
Wow.
try to do over also.
Over.
Going
Okay.
all
Crossover.
over. Yeah.
Over and all.
I think this will.
If you want to show a picture close to the camera. Yes.
And that pose also. Not the paper. Only you.
You like this? Yes, you do. Welcome.
Yeah, you're going to continue some
paper,
of it.
yeah.
Hmm?
They're like, who is this?
Have you heard about blank paper syndrome?
What?
Blank paper syndrome.
Tell me all
It's
about
like
it.
when you sit down and you're supposed to do like some artwork and you just stare at the blank paper and you're like,
You
I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I have no inspiration.
It's like that. I think all the time when I have my students in Falun. I'm a image or picture teacher there for children and youth, and it's so often, especially me also when I have been gone through art schools. You know, me and Aron
Yeah, that's
have
actually
also
how we
been
met.
on
We went to the
design
same
school.
design
What?
school.
And I know it's really common, I think, this thing that now
Paralysis.
today you're going to do this.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I just need to get outside to get some inspiration. I cannot just do it here and now.
But we
on
talk
this
a lot
command.
about like creative inspiration.
Yeah.
That it's not, you can't go to a special place and just get inspiration from. Like you have to.
You have your own triggers.
You you
somehow.
have your own way of getting it, really. But I
Yeah.
guess you and me are kind of similar because we kind of see something and then we realize it. Like you're a far seer or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I worked like partly with art as well, but like graphics design.
Yeah, cool.
And I think for me, it's like if you get the boundaries, like okay, I need an overlay for this stream, and these are the colors I use, and things like that. Then
You need
have
something
work
to
with.
start
Yeah.
with.
Yeah, exactly.
And that is
Okay.
exactly what we get from here.
Ah.
I think I'm ready.
Cool. We will show it again.
I have done some few lines. I was thinking about
Oh my God.
fire and stuff,
All right.
and yeah.
You were thinking. You were not supposed to think, but you were thinking. So,
and heart.
but this is too beautiful for me to sketch
No,
on.
you need to do it. I want to
Okay,
see what
okay,
happens.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
This
I
is
trust
really-
you.
Okay.
And
I
the camera
trust you.
have focused on it.
No.
You saw it. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Now he will do some magic stuff.
I will
on
hit
this.
it. Cool. Thank you very much.
Do-do-do-do.
Yes.
It's like with a magician, like handing
Thank
it
you.
over
Thank
to
you. Wow. I think it's finished. I don't need to do anything more of it. It's really cool. This is too good to be true. I got a whole bunch of it.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
So we'll see
It's
what
gonna be really cool.
what
to see.
happens. But before I start, should I show this thing? now?
Yeah, actually, we want to show a painting that he's actually finished with, and then he's gonna finish another painting.
I'm going to paint a lot.
Yeah, he's a painter. So you also have a chance if you swish to get that kind of amazing painting that he's showing there.
This is a little bit administrational animal from Dalarna, Dalekarja. It's the name of it is a owl, but it's also a eagle owl.
An eagle owl.
A eagle owl.
I actually realized yesterday there's
Berguv.
something called an elephant seal.
Ah,
Elephant
Yeah, there's
seal?
an animal that's an elephant and a seal in the same thing.
There's a thing
this is
called
not
apple
an elephant
banana.
owl.
I don't know if there's such a thing.
I don't know,
It looks awesome.
but
But I
They can
mean, what
get
you
it from
need to
here.
do is you need to swish,
yeah.
then you hashtag PTY, and then you do a rhyme on the owl. And
A
then
rhyme
you-
on it?
Yeah.
On an
you-
eagle owl, and then maybe
You have a chance to get it on your wall. I would
Yeah.
want that on my wall,
Yeah.
right?
cool.
Is it an eagle
You can
or is
you
it
can
an
also
owl?
see.
Yeah.
It looks like this.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
amazing.
I love the eyes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I always
Um,
wonder.
So
It
this is
makes me
a little bit have been a little bit about my signum, or how to say, from
So
Dalarna.
you should definitely donate because
You can get that
Yes.
that's pretty
That's
kick-ass.
amazing.
if you donate.
Yeah.
How
Cool.
did you use like?
What kind of technique?
Yeah,
Is it acrylics or is it?
It's
because it looks like tuschpenor.
it's acrylic, and it's also this Molotov pens. So
Molotov
I,
pens.
Molotov.
Yeah.
Do they burn?
Yeah,
That was a bad joke, I'm
Rusel.
sorry.
Fire
Yes.
in the hole.
Pretty much
Yeah. I try to mix different medias, but this one is like acrylic, Molotov, and little bit spray on it.
Okay.
Very little.
So cool.
So
What
it's
part is
nice.
spray?
It's the shadow part. You can see it.
Yeah, it's
Little bit shadows.
smoother.
Yeah.
Or how do you?
And this is kind of like your thing, right? Cool animal characters or characters in general.
I love nature. I love animals, and animals is so expressive in a way. You can do everything with it. Animals are dope.
Yeah,
you can do much fun of it.
that is true.
Yes. So we have this one, and the audience they know what to do.
Yeah, they need to do this.
Yeah.
And then the hashtag PTY, and then do a rhyme with an owl in it.
Yeah.
And then you have a chance to
You got
hang
it?
that on your wall.
Cool.
One of a kind owl.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's
It's
only one
super
of those,
cool.
right?
One.
Yeah.
We got
Only one.
only one.
Limited
And
edition one.
Limited, and it's also a. It's not a print. It's a real original.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
So it's hand painted.
Yeah.
And then we got one more then.
Yeah, that you're actually gonna finish in this live show.
This is not finished.
Yeah.
You can see if we can focus a little bit on it.
Yeah.
You're also going to see it pretty soon.
We're seeing the back of something.
And
Wow.
Imagine.
I need to finish this painting today, now,
Yeah.
in some time that is left, like in
I
almost
guess
2
you're gonna
hours.
start finishing it now, so
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
have it finished.
Yes. So, how do they going to do with this one? How do we going to?
What do you think? Obviously, they have to swish, and then hashtag PTY,
Yeah.
and then they have to write lion, I think, because it's a lion.
Yeah.
That one.
Take it.
And then
Lion and
rhyme
property.
Rhyme something with lion or property.
Yes.
Or both.
Something.
Yeah.
And you get the chance to get this one.
Yeah.
Cool. So
What
let's
rhymes
start.
with
But we
property?
can go on with the discussion about.
But should I take this now or maybe later?
I think we can talk some, then we can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Did
it's
you
a
say
lot
that property rhymed with puberty?
it was a fun joke,
Yeah.
but it wasn't that fun. I guess.
I don't know. I don't think there is anything that rhymes with property.
Property.
If you guys know anything that rhymes with property, let us know. I
Property.
want to know.
Yeah. It's not the easiest word to rhyme.
No, I don't think it's doable.
Property.
Liberty.
What is love?
I don't know, nothing.
Flee property. No. Doesn't work.
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
super cool.
Yeah, so he's gonna make an animal out of your scribbles.
So I was just drawing like I would have done a simple line, but I overanalyzed the idea, so I did like a million lines with one line.
Yeah.
And now he's going to create something on that one. So
we will see.
we will see what it is.
So you're
going
even
to-
ambitious when it comes to line drawing, huh?
Yeah. Have you seen those like pictures where
My cups.
no no well I've seen different one where parents take their children's drawings and they make like
Oh
art
yeah,
out of it.
they do like these
Yeah.
characters.
They do like characters or scenery or like could be
Yeah,
different
from the
things, but
children
yeah,
characters.
they
They're
just
so
take
cool.
Oh, that one too. When they take like the drawings of the kids and make their like
Yeah.
nicely made character version of that.
Mm.
That's pretty cool. But also sometimes I've seen those where kids have been drawing like I don't know 2-year-old
Yeah.
and they start filling it in like this and make
Yeah.
like a nice.
Build
This is
some-
my
yeah.
color book, thanks to you now.
Yes.
It's really
But-
fun to
It's
do
so
this.
good.
But you guys also draw a lot, right? You,
Yeah, I draw a lot.
Everybody
I don't know.
draw here, I think.
I
It's not
used
only
to
me
do
here.
that. No, I used to do that. I actually made my first Twitch emote the other day, and I'm like
Ooh.
picked up my tablet, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
Whoa.
I don't know if I can draw anymore. It's been so long. I'm like,
But
okay, I kind of feel it, muscle memory.
yeah,
but-
one thing is a problem when I start because I usually draw on my computer with the Photoshop. So
Oh,
I'm,
you use that like.
yeah, I have a Wacom.
Wacom.
Yeah.
Cool.
In what's the
Intuos?
Yeah, Intuos. I just got a new one, so I was like, I need to test it. So one thing when I go back to paper and draw on paper, and I draw something wrong, I'm
you
like,
get
control see, control.
Where's
They're
my
like,
layers?
no,
Where's the layer?
yeah, and the layers is like, this would be so easier on the computer. Then it's like, why am I doing anything?
Like I could just drag this down and like move.
But
it.
that's
like,
what I love with ink, because like
Yeah.
you get so much better at sketching, because you have to resketch
Yeah.
it, the same
And
model.
Over
again.
and
Yeah,
over
that's
again.
true.
Yeah, that's true.
Because we did a lot of industrial design, just drawing straight lines, because your arm is actually on a pivot, so actually
Yeah.
drawing a straight line isn't that easy, and you shouldn't
No.
use a ruler and stuff. So we just took all the papers in the printer and then just did lines. Like every morning we did like 2 papers of just straight lines.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
For that
So
week.
you're like great at drawing straight lines now?
I
Can
guess
we
so.
see it? Can we see it?
Oh,
the
straight
most
with
the most
pen.
interesting part, you know what that is?
Mm.
You remember at the course that everybody was sitting and practicing and practicing and
Yeah.
practicing. Now my students, they learn this in one lesson
Well, yeah,
Well,
I'm still
because it's a
adapting to it.
technique.
Yeah,
Everyone gets circles and ellipses and straight line because it's a technique how you use your arms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then what to do with it, that is another
you have to
thing.
put them
Yeah.
together
Yeah.
and
Yes.
make 3D objects.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm completely self-taught with these kind of things. I had these books when I was a kid, like how to draw manga. And I would like draw and draw and draw until I'm like, okay, I can't learn anything more from this book. Next one.
It is kind of funny though,
Yeah.
because I actually
Yeah.
bought like a drawing kit, and then
Yeah.
it was a manga book with it, like how you draw characters
Yeah.
and poses and stuff.
I mean, it's very specific, like how you do the eyes. And, like,
Yeah.
But
it's
like
a
the best
special
book I ever
style.
bought was Stan Lee actually made like how you draw comic book characters.
Oh, that's
So that's a
cool.
pretty dope book.
And by Stan Lee as well.
his
It's
style.
pretty nice.
Pretty cool that we are all 3 guys that we are talking about art, design, and characters.
I miss
Stuff
go-
and
like,
Wacom also.
yeah.
It's
I
maybe
miss,
everybody like gaming and everybody
Everybody
likes
likes
sketching
drawing,
and
yeah.
drawing.
Because one thing I mean, we were talking about maybe making a game with characters that you draw. Like, isn't that like the coolest thing you could ever do?
Yeah.
Cool.
Like you draw a really cool character, or like even base it off yourself and like, oh, now I have a robot arm.
Yeah.
But that's okay. This goes a little bit like not the way, but it's the same thing. But like exactly as you are talking, like people who are seeing their characters in a game, what they have designed. And one thing I get really happy when I like cosplay a character from a game or from manga anime, and then you get like a message from the person who has designed the character, and they are like, oh my god, I'm so happy to see this character in real life, that somebody has cosplayed it.
That is so
Then
cool.
I'm like, oh yeah, this is what I'm doing, like
That
with
is
cosplay.
so cool.
That must be
Yeah, but
pretty
it's get
insane.
alive.
Yeah.
Like if you were cosplaying Spider-Man, Stan Lee, right?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool cosplay.
For me, it was like I have been always loving Ghost in the Shell,
Yeah.
Motoko Kusanagi, and the guy who like started the manga. Or designed or did them. I think he was the designer of the anime or something. But he wrote to me like, "Oh my God, you're the best Motoko." I was like,
That must
Well,
be
what a
the
kick, what a
ultimate
kick.
praise.
yeah, I was like, "Oh my God, like this is one of my favorite animes." And he was like, "Hell, this
But
is
is
best."
it the movie that's your favorite? Or there's
No,
like
the
a TV
anime.
Oh, like the books? No.
No, the manga I have been reading a little bit, but I watched the anime show. And
Standalone Complex? No?
Yeah, I think it's
Because I love that series. And I
That's
love
the one with
the movie as
she
well.
has like the movie is really good. The animated movie. Yeah, that one. I haven't seen. I was a little bit scared to see the real life movie.
I haven't seen it yet.
I
just can't. For me, it's
yeah.
no.
Have you seen the? Oh my God. Okay, sorry.
I have a
Ben.
question of you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just need to. I like Battle Angel Alita. Okay, that manga is so freaking good. It's really near my heart. And today I saw the freaking trailer for the real action movie.
That's cool.
And I was like a little bit unsure about it. In the beginning I was like, okay, it looks kind of cool. But they have like done Alita in 3D. So she looks like a anime character human.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
So it's kind of weird to see it because you don't get the connection with her because she looks so unhuman. But some people say it like it's good because then you get the feeling that she's a cyborg.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
cool.
You need to see it if you haven't.
So Jonas, what did you want to
Yeah,
say?
what did
Yeah, I
you?
just come up with one idea. I remember when I was playing PlayStation, and Resident Evil came. Have someone been
I
playing
played
that
it for
game?
GameCube.
I think that it was a huge.
Oh, you mean the first one?
Yeah, the first one.
On
Was it
PlayStation?
a
I think it was a
PlayStation?
PlayStation.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it was a really revolution one to be playing in a horror, almost
It
like a
was like
horror
playing
game.
a movie, right?
Yeah.
And you get a lot of codes too.
Yeah, of
but you have
course.
to find hidden stuff, and you get some different locks, and you're sitting at home and it's dark at the night, and then suddenly a wolf just jumps through the windows and whoa,
The freaking dogs!
yeah,
There!
and the zombies are coming.
Yeah!
I don't speak the
yeah.
language that good, but I guess they just want to.
Wasn't
kill
it
me.
like you
It's
fought the control as much as you fought the
Yeah,
enemies in the
yeah, it's like, move it! It's like,
I remember
It was really
I-
scary, but it was really cool to
Yeah.
play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember.
I watched my brother play the one on GameCube. It's Resident Evil 4, I think. And I thought it was fine. I thought it seemed pretty cool. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try it myself. And then I started playing. I'm like, like it's daylight outside, but these zombies keep walking towards you. And I'm like, oh my god! Like you play, I watch.
Okay, what's your scariest game you have played?
Outlast.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of,
I finished
that's
it.
scary.
I finished it, but with the help of
That's-
a friend. So, but yeah, that was. Probably.
I'm not
Yeah, that's
so
nice.
much into scary games because I
They are
can't
the
sleep.
best.
No, I mean,
I
I
think
can't
it's really
sleep
cool.
Scary
either.
movies
Yeah.
or scary
Yeah.
games, not so much.
I think it's fun to watch someone else play.
You don't
it.
think it's scary enough?
Well, actually, I'm easily scared, I guess.
Yeah, me
Especially
too.
because I do like the headset
Yeah.
thing
Oh,
and
God,
like
yeah.
dark
Everything
room.
dark.
Oh, yeah,
that's
yeah.
the best. That's the best. You need to have it like that.
Then,
You can't hide.
I can't sleep. Like, but I'm talking like real serious horror, not
Yeah.
like you know.
But do you like the horror games that like psychologically, like F with your mind?
Those are the worst. Like
The
Hitchcock.
Those are the best because then you're walking around in the environment and something happens all the time.
Do you
and
have an example? of a
I
game?
did
Yeah,
try
I
to
did.
play Silent Hill, but I couldn't play for more than 10 minutes, and then no way.
You know why I couldn't play it? Because the controllers were so
Oh,
weird on
yeah.
PlayStation. I was
Yeah,
like,
but
I'm not. I can't.
played the
I
one,
can't.
the
What are you
version on the
talking
PC, like the 3 or 4,
Yeah, I think there's a remake of the.
I don't know which one.
but it was way too scary.
Yeah.
But
Way
there,
too scary. This sounds interesting.
there's like I don't remember the game. Last year I tested beta version of a game, and it was like that. It was the environment was really effing with your mind. You were like walking around, and there was like doors, and you go through. You're like, I'm in the same room. Okay, next one, and then it was flipping. Like the room was going insane. We were like,
I have a scary
this game
one.
I need to buy when they release it, but now I can't remember the name.
That
The one-
sounds
the
like
first
the
one I
movie
played-
The Cube, where they're in a
Oh
cube.
man, the worst one I played. It's not Outlast. It's called PT. It was a demo. They just made like a short demo thing, and then to announce a trailer for the next Silent Hill game, I think.
Yeah.
But you play. It's just one room
Ah,
basically.
yeah, it's for VR. Also, it's for
Oh, is it
VR.
for VR? Oh god.
It's also
Oh,
for
God.
VR.
Don't play
You
it
need
in
to play it for VR.
No. But basically, it's this one room that you keep walking
Yeah.
into, and you need to do different things.
But isn't
to,
the-
like, get pass on?
Oh no, but then they decided not to release the game.
Yeah,
They
I
stopped
think so,
doing
yeah.
the game. Oh no,
But-
it's not
and
that
they
one
removed
I
the
was
demo
thinking
now
about.
as well. But it's like the scariest thing I've ever played.
Yeah, that
literally.
one was.
Ah, gosh.
Cool.
Yeah. That was horrible.
But VR.
I actually played it because two friends of mine at university, they were doing their thesis about horror games, and I was one of their test persons. They were like, you need
You
to
were like,
play this. I'm
"Yay!"
like, can I stop now? They're like, no, you need to continue this for a thesis. We need to like get the numbers out. I'm like,
You're like,
That's some
okay.
trauma for life.
what do you do for friends?
Oh,
But have you guys played the first Half-Life game?
No.
yes.
For me, that was like mind-blowing.
Like the
You were
first one,
actually
not the
playing-
remake.
No, the first one, 97.
Yeah, that one is really good.
Every other game you just run and shoot people.
Yeah.
Here it was like you're actually in a very cool movie and like stuff is going wrong.
Yeah. It was really a story behind that game. And we are still... Did you read about it? The guy was working on Half-Life, have done the Half-Life stories, the guy who was working at Valve. He stopped working at Valve now, and he released this short script how Half-Life 3 could have been, because they have been trying to start making the game, but they didn't get acceptance for Valve to do it. So
I was thinking they would make one now with like VR stuff.
Yeah,
just to sell like VR.
But you can read it on just Google like Half-Life 3.
At this point, I think it's never coming out.
No, it's not. Like
the hype is gonna be so intense if they ever make that game. Like the internet is gonna explode.
But I think
overhyped.
Yeah. I mean, it would sell like butter.
Of course
it would.
But it was like Diablo 3 when it came out. It wouldn't matter what game they released, it was still have sold 10 million.
Would buy it anyways.
But that's the problem. You have these expectations from like, it's not only that it was good games, but people always like glamorize what they played back in the days.
Yeah, you have
remember
rose glasses.
Yeah, exactly. You remember it as being like the best stuff ever. And then no matter what you release, it's never going to live up to that.
Yeah.
Unless it's like, I don't know, given from above or something. But
I think like for me it was like I had played Diablo, so that gameplay isn't fresh anymore. In sense.
And I bought Diablo 3 because I love Diablo 2.
Yeah.
But I was really disappointed.
Well, they actually showed stuff before they released the game that would have been so awesome, like multi-level bosses, stuff creeping up on you, events that would only happen once or twice, or.
But I heard like the expansions for the third game that they are much better. Than
I heard so too.
Yeah, I did play Reaper of Souls.
Yeah,
and now they added. I mean, basically it's a good game, but it's a little too late.
This one I'm allowed to play on the internet.
You are an adult now.
I'm an adult
I feel
now.
so. Didn't you go to LANs if you weren't allowed to play on the internet?
No, I didn't do that. We didn't do that when I was that young. I was like,
I don't
know, 8 or something.
Well, I wasn't that old when I went to my first LAN. I remember because, like, it was so cool. Everyone was playing games, and you went there and you were awake for like 3 or 4 days. And when my parents picked up, I'm not tired.
But I mean, we didn't have like our own computers, so I had like one family computer. So
we had the same.
Well,
I took my play in 10 minutes.
I took my family computer to the LAN, so they didn't have a computer that week.
I had siblings. We had our set times or specific days. We had a lot of different ones.
We had it too, and we always my big brother. He was so in like World of Warcraft. So every time everybody got like 1 hour to play games on the computer, and he was always playing like 2 hours or 1 or 30 minutes, and we were like always got so mad to him. He was like, "Come on, it's my turn. I need to play my game now." He was like, "No, I need to go to this."
I think the latest one I remember we got 3 hours a day. Because we were all very much into games. I had all my friends like over the internet and stuff when I was like 12.
Did you also have friends that played a lot? Because I remember I had like one friend who had a Sega, and I was like, Sega.
You would go over, like my cousin had like Nintendo 64 before we got one, and we would go over there and play like Mario Party and Mario Kart.
I this is going to sound so sad. No.
Sad?
No, I was so happy. No, but I just like we played a lot of games in Finland when I lived in Finland. There I had my best friend, and we played a lot of games together. And then I moved to Sweden when I was like 9 years old, and I didn't know like anybody, so I was with my siblings all the time, and with my little brother we were always playing games. And then in my class, when I was like, yeah, I love games, I love to play games, they were like, okay, so you are like a nerd. I was like, I don't know. I just love guitar. So I didn't have like anybody at the school or
You didn't
friends.
have anyone?
No.
I had like 2 people, and we were nerding. We were playing
Okay, if I
roleplay.
count
You
my
were nerdy-
family, I
nerdy
have
enough.
my.
We were nerding off.
No, I didn't have like my best friend then was only playing Sims, and I was like, that's not a game.
Yes. Finally.
And I,
Accept
I'm sorry. I was like, but otherwise I got. We went to Inferno Online and played there instead. Like
I used to go to a place called Doom House. Did you go
Wasn't
there
it
too?
in?
By Rådmansgatan.
Yeah.
I used to go there. It was the first internet cafe I went to, and I only went there. And it was like, if you touch the mice and stuff, it was like all sticky, and you're like...
Are you
I'm
talking about
gonna get
Matrix?
sick. No,
Matrix
it was
was
Doom
at
House. It was, they had this laser dome as well.
yeah,
Where
and
was
then
it?
it was upper.
Yeah.
Where was this?
It was by Rådmansgatan.
Yeah,
Oh.
it
I
was
think I've been there
like
too. It's
it
like
was.
a
Kind
gaming.
of tacky
Yeah,
hall.
exactly.
Yeah, it was the I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was popular, like that one,
Yeah.
and Matrix was
Yeah.
really popular.
Yeah.
And then like Inferno Online took over.
Yeah, they took
They,
over.
they took
And
over.
they-
What?
Eat everything.
Yeah, they have
So
have like
sad.
3 Inferno
Yeah, I think so.
Well, they
Online.
bought like their only competitor, like Place, who was on Söder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they also
And
had
that's
this.
also Inferno.
Oh, and they also had Plays also had this laser dome kind of thing, right? Was
kind
that
of-
like
Yeah, under
yeah.
like under you could like go play games or laser tag.
Yeah.
But did you used to go to like cafes to play? Because I've never really done that. I've done it
Arcade
with
cafe.
friends who come.
I did it most.
because it was fun, but I still played at home.
I played so much I would be ruined or ruined.
Rained.
You've watched Family Guy, right?
Yeah.
That joke never goes on.
No.
So
Or
how do you say that?
Kuchip.
Whip.
Kuchip.
I love
Oh
that joke.
god, we gotta do that
So-
point. At least we haven't done like any Rick and Morty quotes yet. We
Oh
still
no,
have
no,
that level.
no! That's too intellectual. No, we only the smart people will understand.
Yeah, we got to that point. What time is it? No.
Yeah.
But you all guys
No,
have
we're
been
not going to go to that.
play the usually old arcade
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
arcades.
didn't do that.
and also flipper.
Yeah.
I played that on Windows 95.
Well, I love
that
the
is
real
really really
flippers,
addictive.
Yeah.
but
They-
they're not really that common anymore.
Yeah, but it's so fun.
yeah.
Yeah, it is. But it's so expensive.
Yeah.
When you were small, you had like a few quarters, and then you had to put them into the flipper. Like, okay, I don't have any money anymore.
Yeah, it was.
No.
I never did that, but we played it on the computer with like.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's what- if
Digital
you did-
illusion. They did one.
Yeah, the
I think
Battlefield
the
guys. Their
first.
first game was a flipper game.
Yeah,
Oh.
I never played it though.
it was really good.
I did play the
time.
Windows 98.
Yeah, I
though.
know where you
Yeah,
had to like
that's
press
it.
space to
Yeah.
shoot out the ball and like.
Space Cosmos or whatever it was
Yeah,
called.
it's called something like that.
Yeah.
That was
We
the
we
best.
have a question from the chat.
Yes.
Have any one of you ever tried a live escape room?
Yeah, I
Okay.
have.
I haven't
No, I
tested.
don't. So,
Should I
Johanna,
explain
you
what it
should
is?
Yeah,
explain
you
it.
need to.
So basically, there are a lot of different companies that do this. So you go to a place. Usually, it looks pretty sketchy when you go there.
I know what you heard.
And you could go to like, there are different ones like a secret bunker or like a horror one or a prison, and there is like a story. So you enter the room and you need to solve a lot of puzzles to get out of the room. So you're locked in for 1 hour. Or you're locked in.
Well.
They don't always.
We don't do that.
I would.
They don't always. But there's like a panic button.
Business
and stuff.
leader kidnapped, locked
Yeah.
into the room.
But basically, you need to solve puzzles within time, and it has a story connected.
What
to
happens
it.
if you
Is it-
fail?
Then you
Well,
you
die.
die.
You fail.
You
And then
die.
you had a fun experience.
They're like, good way to go.
We're talking
there,
about
but-
the Saw movie.
Better luck the
Yeah.
next time.
But the problem, like, you can't really tell people about your experience so much because then it ruins the entire thing.
But is it different every time?
I mean, they have the different games, so you wouldn't play the same game twice because it would be the same story and the same puzzles. But some of them have super cool rooms. Like, yeah, I don't want to like spoil it because you can only do it
It's all
once.
okay. In because isn't there a lot of different companies
Yeah.
in USA that they
Yeah,
have
there are
like really
several ones in Stockholm as well.
So what
Ah,
is this
there
called?
are.
Live
Okay.
room or what?
But
is
they're
it?
popular in USA,
Escape
right?
yeah,
room.
there
Yeah.
is really big.
Escape room.
But
Wow,
there are
this
many
sounds
different
really cool.
ones.
I
There's like,
so want to do it.
Yeah, it's
I
like
so
Fox
wanna
So
in
they
a
have
box
also in
and-
Stockholm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have several different ones.
We could have done an escape room in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been next.
start
next,
Yeah.
That
next,
was a
next
really good
time.
question.
I can set up a escape room in here for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
You don't
Also-
have the key to get us
Exactly.
out, outside.
I'll
He's
lock
just
you in
gonna lock
here.
us in.
You just go home and like.
Suckers.
I've
Now
done,
you're the rest of the stream.
I think
Al-
I've done
also, we have
3 of
two
them.
people that have donated money.
Oh,
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
You're awesome.
Really?
Ma-
Thank
Matilda
you.
Strömberg and then it was, let me check, Gothenburg Elite.
Thank you so
Oh.
much for
Great.
the donations.
You're helping
Great.
children
So
who've been through trafficking. So that's
Exactly.
super
And
So-
horrible situations.
yeah.
Getting
So
them.
Really.
remember, here's this. So
Yeah.
here you can swish.
Yeah.
Swish,
We want to
swish,
see
and-
more
Yeah.
And,
coming
the-
in. Is really helping.
As we said in the beginning, we are helping children with going through a lot of stuff in everywhere in the world, and you can help them a lot. So.
Well, this is kind of interesting though. If you donate 1,000 kronors, which is a
Yeah.
lot of money, but then they can educate child ambassadors that can learn about their rights and then be able to spread that knowledge to
Word.
others.
That's
Yeah.
super good.
That is really good.
I mean, yeah, how awesome is that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, personally, I think human trafficking is one of the worst issues we have.
Well, it's probably one of the darkest areas.
Yeah,
of
it is. It
humankind.
really is. And
It's-
involving children in that. I mean, think about it for like 2 seconds and think about what you can do. Because 150 SEK, what did it say? 150 SEK.
Mm.
You
Here,
have
I
that
can-
somewhere.
Yeah, you can take
Yeah,
mine.
I was like, I can't find it in the text.
1 month of
Yeah.
schooling for.
Yeah.
1
I
month
mean-
of school.
I
that's
mean,
that's
it's,
like
I mean,
one
it's,
McDonald's
it's so
or 2
horrible
McDonald's.
that you don't even want to talk about it
No,
because it's so
exactly.
horrible.
I guess
It
for
is.
us
That
it's
it
also a
started
bit
to get-
hard to understand because we live in a like
Sweden,
safe country, not a lot of strife or.
But
Comparing
it-
to other.
Yeah. But
So yeah,
But anyway.
think about it for a little bit, and you will
help.
hopefully feel the need to help out as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you. And you can also win the owl painting.
Yep. Here you go.
Yes.
Should we remind them again if we have some new
Maybe
watchers
we can
about
have
how,
it
how
that
to
like
get it?
that.
Is that
Yeah.
okay? No, it might poke through.
No,
or-
Could we
no,
get some-
it's not so.
It's
there.
cool.
Yeah.
We
I don't want
get
to
the
go through.
instruction again about how to
Yeah.
get it.
You swish an amount,
Mm.
and then you hashtag PTY, and then
get
you
a-
rhyme on the owl. The
Eagle
best
owl.
old rhyme, actually.
The best old
Old rhyme.
rhyme you can get,
Yeah.
and we will see what's happened. Maybe
Yeah.
get in the hands of you.
Yes.
Please
Cool.
do.
So how is your characters coming along?
Characters,
It
yeah.
looks
we will-
cool.
we will- I want to show you first.
I really like it.
Oh.
You can see
The
also.
the chat was talking about your writing and your painting. It looked so easy and relaxing while you were painting it.
Yeah.
And they were talking about they also wanted to learn how to paint. So do you have any good tips and tricks for them to how to
I got a lot.
get as good as you on
Maybe
painting?
we should get a course and the
Yeah.
things that gets in we could also pay more in.
Yeah.
Maybe we could arrange that if we will get some interest.
Maybe we can do this. Like if someone donates 2,000, or if we get 2,000 until the end of the stream for us, someone can maybe get a private lecture for an
Yeah.
hour by
Yeah.
Johannes.
Of course.
That's
That
cool,
would be
right?
Cool.
Good idea.
So-
Where's my swish? No.
Yeah. What was the last sentence that they were asking?
Well, they just were talking about it looked so relaxing, and they wanted to learn how to do it, like how to paint.
Yeah. That was a good question.
Isn't it
really.
like, I mean, I feel like you just start and then
Yeah,
you
then
progress.
it's you're in
Because
your
people
mind.
have such a big idea, like I'm gonna draw Iron Man or I'm gonna draw this.
Yeah.
And like you have to start and then continue.
I think answer. Thank you, Aron. I think one thing to start with is to just try to learn sketch round circles. No, you can actually just search on Google sketch technique, and also 2-point perspective.
Oh,
If you learn those two and just practicing, and also something that is really important, I think you all guys know what I mean, is to try to allow yourself to do, not to block yourself.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like, I mean, it will never be as good as you want it to be. It will never be. But just to strive and try to reach and practice, and also something that's really important, I think, is to have fun and maybe sometimes also get back to the core, the real core about why am I doing this? So you always motivate yourself to, this is fun.
I have a lot of friends who've been like,
That was
they
the
want to draw. Oh, sorry.
no problem.
That like they like if they see artwork or they see maybe something I've done, they're like, oh, I wish I could do that. I'm like, but why don't you start? They're like,
Yeah.
no, it's too late.
The-
Like I'm
Yeah,
too
it's
old.
like never. It's
Yeah, they're
never
like, I
too
can't
late.
draw. Like you're like 25. Of course you can draw. Like just start now. If you do this focus for like 6 months, you're gonna be
she was
awesome.
25.
I don't know like
Yeah,
specifically,
but I started to get more serious when I was 28.
and look at that.
So
It's
Never too late.
No,
Yeah.
never.
I love the quote from Picasso though. He says
Yeah?
like everyone is an artist. The hardest part is to continue to be an artist.
yeah, that is exactly.
And
Yeah.
don't
It's
listen
all
to the
about.
naysayers. For me, like I don't draw professionally, not anymore at least. But for me, it's just so relaxing. It's like basically going
More
fishing.
therapy.
But all you need is a paper and a pen. Like
Yeah.
I just saw you like, wow, you went to a special place. When
Yeah,
you,
you
just,
do.
Yeah.
you were
it's-
just scribbling like you were somewhere completely else. You weren't in this room. I think you were
It-
somewhere else.
It's that the thing I really love with drawing. It's like you start and then you watch the clock and you're like, okay, the time isn't so much, and then like goes couple of hours, you're like, well, where did I go? Like,
Yeah.
Actually, when I was a kid, for like, since I was like first grade until 6th grade, my school considered drawing as having break time. They considered it like it's not
That's-
worth anything, basically.
What?
Yeah, it was break time.
The saddest part, I think, now, actually, you're working in school, but like drawing subjects are actually valued less than mathematics. And
Yeah.
Of course,
they
it's
are.
nothing.
Yeah.
No, but it
Yeah, they
wasn't
were-
like that when I went to school.
No.
Like you got the same grades.
Yeah.
If you were good at drawing, you were as good as someone who's good at maths.
Yeah.
I
It's
mean,
But
not
the-
like that now.
I got so mad, like that thing. I got so mad. This was like a couple of years ago when I searched for computer graphic and animation at
Yeah.
the school. And then me and my friend went to my grundskola. What is
Elementary
in-
school.
Elementary school. Because they usually have this open house. You can go and say hello to the old teachers. So I went there and then I met my math teacher and yeah. She was like talking to my friend and she was going to study nature, No, it was when I was going to start high school. The study art. She was going to study nature, or how do you say, natur?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, that sounds really good. Good work. The teacher was like talking to her like, good. Then she turned to me. She was like, and Laura, what are you going to start? I was like, I came into the art school. I was so happy about it. She was like, but you can't really work with that.
We were
No,
like,
but that-
And I was like, what? Thank you for the
that's
support.
fun.
Like, she was like, but that's like a fun thing to do. But what are you going to do For real?
Oh.
Like I was like,
when are you going to search some real jobs?
Yeah.
I have been hearing that all my life.
everybody is
All my
always
life.
like,
But we talked a lot about it because when I started, like, I want to work with games. And I come from an island, Gotland, obviously.
oh,
Work-
Gotland.
Yeah,
But
but
I like-
there you can definitely not work with games.
No,
Like, it's
It
not
only has
even
like one of the best schools in
Yeah.
Sweden, though.
But
yeah,
they-
I know, but I mean, at this time, it
Yeah.
was like 15, 20 years ago,
Yeah.
and I told an adult about this, and I was like, there's no way you can work with that. And it actually became like a motivation for me, like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking
Yeah, show
him.
you.
Yeah.
And I've been working with gaming for like 7 years, but that's
Yeah.
part of 7 years.
That's what happened to me too.
It's a trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
Every
when
time
I-
someone say you can't do it.
It's
you
like,
can.
ah.
Yes, I can.
I had the same thing. Every time I said I wanted to work with games,
Yeah.
people would tell me it's so hard. Only like 1% can do it. Like you have to be
Is
the
it?
best of the best.
No.
I'm like, I'm gonna freaking do it, and I did
Yeah.
it. Like it's
Yeah.
not that hard.
No,
if
if
you
you put
let
your mind
yourself-
on it.
yeah,
I
like if
mean,
you focus
the
and
the
go
market
for
and
it.
the industry, it's not that big a market for it, but it depends what you do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think we have
And
a lot of
in
game
which way you want to
development-
work with it.
Yeah, game development in Sweden is
Yeah,
pretty big.
in
Yeah.
Stockholm it's
Sweden
really
They actually
big.
don't have people to hire now. It's that
Yeah.
bad.
I
And
mean,
Yeah.
it's always
it's
a
also
huge
with
surge.
Does-
graphical design. I mean,
Yeah.
since 15 years ago, it was a really, really hot title to be a graphical designer. Today,
Yeah.
everyone is a graphical
Yeah.
designer
Yeah.
in some kind of way, and the
Yeah.
programs getting easier and easier.
Yeah.
It's like too many people know about graphic design.
But that's I read from a design guru called, I can't remember his name now, but he said, don't just be a tool, like
Yeah.
it's in here. That's
Yeah.
what you actually
what you do with
charge
it.
for, or
But that's what
create.
people don't understand. Like if you freelance, they're like, where am I gonna pay you? I don't know, like $100 to make me a logo. Like it's gonna take you 5 hours. Like, but you're not paying for the 5 hours. You're paying for like
Everything you
all
learn.
Yeah,
these
everything
years
is-
that it took for me to get and be able to make that in 5 hours. But people are like, I want it cheaper.
It's the knowledge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I'm just gonna read some from the
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
Elizabeth Rexford says, it's really nice to see Videohjälpen in English. So
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Getting
Thank you.
international, I guess.
Yeah,
that-
everybody
that's nice.
understands.
That's great.
And she also says it's such a good cause. Best wishes, and I hope you raise a bunch of money for the protection of these children.
Oh,
Awesome.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
We really
Thank
hope
you very
so
much.
too. So don't forget to donate, guys. We're helping children who've been through trafficking,
Yes.
and we're helping them to get back on track, get better
Yeah.
lives.
Ding,
so
ding,
make
ding,
sure to
ding,
help
ding,
out.
ding.
Yes.
Swish, swish, swish.
Like in Super Mario when you were ding, ding, ding,
Yeah.
ding, ding,
And
ding, ding.
don't worry, you don't need to swish Swedish kronors. You can swish everywhere you are
It's
in
ve-
the planet.
Yeah, it's very easy. Everyone
Yeah.
can donate. I mean, yeah. And Laura has a lot of fans.
No,
Well, who's saying hi?
nice.
Lara
Hi.
says, hey, Laura.
Oh, hi! Hope you're feeling fine. I'm happy that you're here.
Yeah. So, how are you finished with your characters, or?
This will never get
Never
ended, I
be-
think. But
Should we like-
but you can check if you want to focus.
Yeah.
You can just check what it has been. It was you did it very, very hard for me.
That was
but it's a lot
probably-
of words.
I'm
there.
pretty amazed you made a character out of.
Yeah.
I tried to.
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys think about it, but
I like
it's
it.
just a demonstration about what you can do with some sort of lines.
Afterwards, it looks cool.
Does it work?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
I like it.
Thank you.
I like it. There's like a skull, a bird. There's a wait a minute.
Sure.
There's
How
a-
many characters do you find in it?
Ah, there's a
Ellie.
Ellie. Moose.
Oh, there's
a moose.
Moose. Yeah.
Skull, a bird. There. It looks like.
Julren. Yeah.
I was thinking about.
Yeah, what is the name of him? I have been writing something that I don't even know the name of.
There's like a kråka.
Hackspett.
There's a papegoja.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff going on there.
I thought
That's
he
so
was gonna have a hard time
impressive.
making one character.
Yeah.
That's pretty
It
amazing.
It did a thousand.
That's super cool.
Yeah, thank you for the inspiration.
No, you're.
Very good.
Thank
So I'm going
you
to try
for the
to
drawing.
see if I can finish this one.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
lion.
You have
Yeah.
to show it to the camera as well.
Yeah.
Didn't
We
we
can
before?
show it once again here.
Yeah.
We have a painting that I'm going to try to finish this session. in those 4 hours, but it's not 4 hours left.
Well, no,
Yeah.
it's actually 1.5 hours left.
Wow.
I need to speed up.
I want to stay
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
So
Can we
nice.
take you 4 more hours, please?
Disneyland.
I would love to always hang out
And what
here.
are we going to do with this one? Remember,
Yeah, you can actually get that. On
you can
the
actually
wall.
get this if you want.
Obviously, it's the best name in the world on its property, and it's a lion.
Yeah,
a
it's a
lion
g-
is a pretty cool
Yeah,
thing.
it's a
Yeah.
game
And it has
too.
the name.
And it's a
then-
great memory from this studio session too,
Yeah.
and it's totally unique.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
gonna finish
And you
it
can get
in
it.
this studio.
Yeah.
And
which
it's
is
signed by
pretty
you,
cool.
right?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Is it signed by you as well?
Yeah.
So
You can do a
I
message
have, I
in the
have been
back,
already
like,
signed it here
Oh, that's awesome.
from 8-bit. Yeah.
Someone said you're a very cute diva, Johanna.
Whoa.
DJ
Nice.
Merlin.
What a nice
Thank you
word.
so
Biggest
much.
Johanna supporter on the face of the earth.
Oh, thank you, DJ Merlin. I hope you're doing great.
Back
Yeah.
from you guys were at DreamHack. You were at
Yeah.
DreamHack. You weren't at DreamHack.
And I was a
You-
dream at work.
you- But I didn't. Did I miss you?
I guess
the-
because
You
I
miss
was
him.
in meetings.
I missed
You
him.
missed
I
him.
was,
Of course.
I was like, where is he? Standing there.
Were you a
like-
dreamer?
Mm?
What did you do at dream?
I
Were
was
you
working.
cosplaying?
Yeah.
I saw you in the MSI booth, right?
Yeah, I was working with
I
them.
was passing you by, like
Oh,
two
then I
ships in the night.
I was like, hey.
You're like
Uh,
awesome.
What were you cosplaying in the MSI booth?
I was cosplaying as Tracer with everything on. And
Everyone was
then-
filming you, right? Up on a stuff, like a scene or something. Because I was.
Yeah,
I
they
was
had
passing
like
you by.
a small scene on the.
Yeah.
And then I had Widowmaker, and that cosplay. Hallelujah. I will tell you a story. I know people who follow me on Twitch, they already know this story, but I can do it quickly. Like, I only had like less than 3 weeks to make the cosplay Widowmaker from Overwatch.
That's crazy.
I was really stressed about it and unsure if I wanted to wear it, but then my friend was like, you can do it, let's do it. And then I took it on and everything went really well, except the blue color. It didn't want to disappear when I tried to wash it.
Oh, you mean
No,
after?
it stayed blue?
Yeah, so my back
Wow.
was all blue and also my
Wow.
hands.
Oh,
So I
did you
was
have
like-
like body paint?
Yeah,
Not like
all
but she-
Olja body paint.
Oil-based,
Oil,
right?
yeah, so
Yeah.
if you are using oil-based body paint, you need to have this specific special like thing that you can take it away from your body
Oh.
because
Yeah,
otherwise it's
I-
stuck.
I have a question
Wow.
for you. What kind of paint do you paint when you paint body paint?
You can oil paint or water-based paint.
What was the first one?
Oljefärg.
Olje?
Olja
Oil?
How can you
färgat.
use
Oil, you're
oil
killing me.
paint? That sounds
What?
really wrong.
Yeah.
But it's
Don't
stuck.
you use like
Yeah.
latex or?
No, it stacks really good. You just mix it a little bit with color, then you like pop it on. You're like,
This
beep, beep,
sounds
beep, beep.
really weird to me. Like
it
oil paint
works.
is supposed to be on a camera.
But you,
I have
but
a
you can
good-
use acrylic as well, but that's
Yeah, but it's,
crackulating.
Yeah, it
it's
cracks.
cracks.
Yeah,
It cracks.
yeah.
But how do
really
you
bad.
get rid of the oil then?
You need to have a special like thing you can take it off. Otherwise, you need to shower like 3 times to get it away.
I have
So
a
it's
good
really-
story about body paint. I've never worn body paint. I was painting my friend with an airbrush
Yeah.
for one of the dream hacks. And yeah, we did that for a good while. And then all of a sudden the fire alarm goes off. And it's because there's so much
Yes,
like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
the
paint in the air. And we looked at the ventilation, and the ventilation was like green. And we're like, we have to wipe this off. Like, it went away because it was
That is
water-based.
a good thing to know.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So we were renting this room, and the owners came in like,
They were
"Is
like,
something on
"Hello."
fire?" We're like, "No, sorry, we're just painting her green here." They're like, "Okay."
We were mentioned Atlanta before today. You know that I was there like in 4 years ago something.
Yeah.
What I actually did there was that I was in a world championship about body painting with my
Wow,
ex
cool.
girlfriend
Wow.
Vilja
Yeah.
Vitkutte. It was really good. So we were using,
Yep.
but we only had pencils.
Oh, okay. Then
Yeah,
it gets
we didn't
when-
do any airbrush or
Yeah.
stuff like. But you can really do some cool
Yeah.
effects about airbrush. Now I have got one, so I will see what I can do
Oh,
with it.
nice. I want
But
to
it's
buy
really
one.
cool to put some different kind of patterns
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
spray on
Yeah.
and then take away
Oh, that must
and
be super cool.
use We have to do that.
Yeah,
We should have
Someday, yeah. And you and me, we need to get our noses a little bit bigger. It's not big enough.
What? I'm confused
With this,
now.
No, I'm
wax
really
and stuff.
confused. We need to get bigger noses.
What?
No, but seriously, like I was really inspired by cosplaying this Halloween because I wanted to cosplay Blade
Uh-huh.
with the sword and pistol and the vampire teeth,
Yeah.
the dress,
yeah.
everything. So I think I might start to cosplay a bit
You
more,
should.
Do it. Do
especially
fun.
when you like
It's-
masquerades.
Yeah.
There should be
Yeah.
more masquerades in the world, not
It
just
should.
Halloween.
I wish
Yeah.
Halloween was bigger.
Because
too.
it's not just like cosplay; like everyone get dressed up.
Yeah.
But for
But-
example, like I like doing it pretty casually now. I used to compete in cosplay and really take it very seriously. And,
Yeah, I
like,
saw
push
your
deadlines.
Mercy outfit.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was
that's cool.
insane.
That's so cool.
It's so
It was like you just took a
uncomfortable.
3D rendering and then you were in
Oh
real life.
yeah, well it has like lit up wings and
Yeah,
stuff. I'm
that's-
very proud of that costume, but it was like very rushed, and that's the part I don't like because sometimes
if you
you
get
like push
stressed.
yourself too hard. But I think taking a step back for me and just doing it for fun again, it like it makes me feel a
Show-
lot more like
You
it's
see it
fun.
from how you did
Yeah,
in the beginning.
like the casual one today. Like I don't have brown hair right now, but today I do.
You did.
Yeah.
No, but that's why I stopped. Like I didn't compete so much, but that's why I stopped competing because I was like, this isn't fun. Like this is not why I'm doing this.
No, I felt like
Like,
I've done this for a bit. Been there, done that, you know. But I really respect people who do it, like continuously. It's a lot of
I'm
pressure.
stuck with it. I just love doing it.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, it is. So I
We
might
have
be-
2 questions from
Yeah.
the chat.
Yeah,
Of course.
bring them on.
The first question is, what you recommend, pen and paper or Wacom?
Wacom.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, both.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's this thing is much easier, The
Yeah.
pen.
cheaper as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
cheaper and easier in one way when it comes to drawing and sketching, right? But if you want to make a lot of layers, you can see here, this is different kind of layers too. But if I would do that in Wacom, it will go much faster, and you can switch between the layers and do what you want. It's
Yeah.
much easier, but
It's-
you have to get the technique. about how to use
I
it.
still like the paper feeling. Like you don't get that on a Wacom though.
No,
I think
no.
the
But
biggest difference is you
Good-
look
good
up
question.
while moving your hand, and that takes a while to like get used
Learn.
to.
Yeah.
But once
Yeah,
you're used
yeah.
to that, that's fine.
But one thing I really love mixing is to like sketch on paper, then I take a picture and then I put it on computer
Yeah,
and
that
then
is the way I do it.
yeah.
Yeah, it feels like you got the right lines
Yeah.
of what you want to. So you
Yeah,
can
Yeah, or
mix
certain
it too.
techniques you can bring into the computer.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
really hard to replicate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost. I don't use Wacom that much, but I want to start to do it much more. I mean, it's so cool to find all these different kind of brushes.
Yeah.
Especially when
Effects.
you're doing
Yeah.
characters, like
Yes.
Yeah.
digital painting, you can just you can just redraw the arm
Yeah.
like 10 times.
And like
And
But
all
moving
the
on
around.
paper, it's kind of hard because when you have draw it once and
I love that part. Or like, okay, so I want her to have an identical eye on the other side. Copy paste.
Yeah,
and it's
copy.
like
Yeah.
flip
But
it.
sometimes it looks weird
Yeah,
when you
it
copy
looks too
paste.
different.
It's like
Yeah.
exactly the same. It's like
I've done that sometimes with the hands, and I'm
You
like,
mean two
she has
left-handed
two
eyes.
hands like this.
and then also it's too like perfect.
Yeah.
So I don't really like that. I really
No.
like when it's
I mean,
little
the
bit.
the
Yeah.
dopest thing I think is when you can do it live.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
real canvas or wall or whatever. It's really, really cool. But you can experiment very much with Wacom. And
Yeah.
I mean, can you do this? Yes, it works like this and this and all the textures and stuff. Yeah. I
Big
mean,
difference.
yeah, good question.
The
Yeah, one
second
more.
question we had was to Aron
yeah.
about music.
Okay.
And the question was, what is the best gaming music favorite song?
What a question.
Oh, wow, wow.
Good question. I do have like a playlist with like 1,600 songs in
Wow.
because I use it for work and playing. I don't play as
okay.
much, but I mean, I don't want to have like a few songs. Like I put all the good ones in there. But for me, I would have to say, depending on my mood. But for me, one of the best metal albums is Klema with In Flames. I like that because it's like a bit aggressive. It's a bit like you get energized from it. Otherwise, I like Metallica is a big band for me. I saw them in Ericsson Globe 2008. That was a big thing.
Have you heard this song? I know Imagine Dragons performed with this at like League of Legends huge competition. I don't remember which one. It's called Warriors. I don't know if they made it together. Like
they made like a music video with League of Legends.
And I think listening to that while you game and you hear like "We are the heroes" is like we are.
Pepping up like
I think that's pretty cool when you start to get like cooperation between like huge musicians and then video games. That's like
then it's
always been like a big melting pot of disciplines. Like you have art, you have music, you have technology, you have character. I mean everything.
And music is really important, I think, in games. Like it depends how you feel that moment when they put like.
I have a question then. Sorry, what game do you think has the best music?
Donkey Kong. Hybris från Amiga 500. I know that one, but you don't know the game, I guess. Hybris.
I've never played Amiga, so
very,
but I know like
very
a lot
good
of those games.
music.
So. For me,
a lot of the retro music is good. Actually,
I like the Super Mario World on SNES.
Yeah,
that's some of the best music.
That's good.
Yeah. I mean, now it's become so much more advanced, like with Skyrim and
symphonies.
It's much more advanced. I would say.
I came up. I came up.
I came up. You're Trace, like I'm.
You have a song?
Woo! Cheers!
We should celebrate this one.
Cheers, love.
One game but okay, I have two.
Yeah, go ahead.
2 songs.
2 is fine.
No, 2 games with music. It's the first Prince of Persia. I really like the music in that one. And then Age of Empires. I really like the music in Age of Empires.
Do you know that they're making a remake?
Yeah, I saw it. I was like fangirling on the computer, like yes.
And they're also making a 4th. I was like, damn, son, why did this take this long?
Now they are throwing it back. But
they had really good music.
They have really.
I mean, even in the old ones.
Yeah, the old ones, like they usually stuck on
the theme song. You're like,
you directly know. Like, but yours.
I don't know. I actually don't know. There's like so much good one, like so many good ones out there. But I don't think I have like a good answer.
I think if you're finished with yours,
yes.
I think Super Mario Bros. Is brilliant.
I mean,
it's not like that harmony, like wow, but it's really super cool. Music.
And everybody knows it.
It's a little bit jazz in it, but in 8-bit.
But in MIDI.
MIDI.
Yeah, that's true.
Otherwise, this is also kind of a classic, Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. They also have good music.
Oh yeah, Kona, so I cried. Seriously, you
that
grow up with
music.
your horse and stuff.
Yeah.
This was in '97. Remember that? Like Quake was like the other game. That was you grew up with a horse.
Does Quake have any music?
Yeah. 9 Inch Nails.
Oh,
Trent
really?
Reznor.
That's cool.
That's why it says 9 on the ammo boxes in Quake. I guess you didn't know this, but the band actually sponsored the music, and they had their logo on the ammo boxes.
That's really cool.
But I was just gonna say, like, the Nintendo 64 was the best Christmas presents me and my brothers ever got, because no one of us could afford to buy it. But we got Nintendo 64, Ocarina of Time, Super Mario 64. Like that Christmas, we played for 3 months straight. Like seriously, we just competed who wake up first to play the games. Like so amazing.
I don't know how many hours I have been killing with all gaming in my life.
Too many.
So many, but
it's so
had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
With it.
But I think it's a good like outlet as well. Like,
Yeah.
Just
We
to, like,
shouldn't be
de-stress.
talking about it now.
no, but I
If
mean,
it
like
wouldn't be
it's with
like that.
anything, right? It can be positive and can be negative.
Yeah.
Like,
It depends. How.
I mean, it's like with everything in moderation. With everything that's like watching movies or being on Facebook
Yeah,
or
it's,
drinking or whatever. It's like
it's how
everything
much
is in
you
moderation. Yeah.
to take it from it.
Yeah.
But one thing I really want to start playing more, it's brädspel.
so which ones do you like? War games, like more
More
social
like
games?
social games, like
Yeah.
play together, something. And I try.
Cool idea.
We played some like RPG kind of on Gotland. We played. But
You
they
were in
take-
Gotland?
Yeah, I studied
When?
computer graphic and animation on Gotland.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
That's
Cool.
very
cool.
Oh, it's from Gotland. Why?
But I have been starting doing that because I have told my friends, I'm like, every time someone comes with this, I'm going to do this because
Nice.
it's so
Clutch.
awkward.
Clutch moment.
The best one I've done. If you wave to me, my friend was like, "Bye," like by my door. I'm like,
Yeah!
it's like,
Go home!
okay, we'll see you later.
Like,
I love making things awkward.
no, me, it's the best thing.
Oh.
But yeah, I was studying there 3 years.
When?
Cool.
A couple of years back,
So you're a game developer?
yeah.
How many skills those
one
girls
girl
have?
I don't know.
You
But it
know
wasn't-
nothing.
They know
about-
everything.
But it was like animation and
Yeah.
graphics.
And they have
so
done
you-
everything we wanted to do.
Yeah. I mean,
No.
I also studied but game graphics only, so I think it's a bit different. We had
Yeah.
a tiny bit of animation.
Yeah, we had like we started learning animation in 2D, 3D. Then also
Characters design.
character design we had. We had how to create things in 3D Max, 3D stuff, 2D. We had like so much different kind of things.
Ma-
Did you
Maya
have- Did you
ZBrush?
have Nico?
Yeah, but I hated
Maya
it.
also.
But I hated it, ZBrush.
Yeah, yeah.
I got like, they were like, okay, you can simply start in 3D Max first, do something simple, then go to ZBrush and do
then
the
paint.
details.
So
I was
bad.
like, yeah, I will love this. Then I started, I was like,
It's so boring.
My
No,
brother told me, he's like,
no.
it's like working
It's
in
so boring.
clay.
yeah.
I thought it sounded awesome. No,
Well, it
I-
looks awesome. I have never done it myself. so.
Yeah, like people who do stuff, I'm like, how?
When you
I
see
do-
some models coming from that, like it looks like they just clay
Yeah.
Yeah,
animated.
yeah.
I
Did you
mean,
have a
if you're
teacher
getting
who
fast
did
in
this?
it, I can
Yeah.
guess
I had
it's
him-
really interesting.
at a distance course I took to that school.
Something happened.
Sorry,
No, we had a
Nico
yeah, we had a
Oh
same
my
teacher.
God.
But I
That's
took-
a small world.
I took concept art on distance.
With him.
What?
Ah.
On distance.
Concept art.
Yeah, as a course.
We
on
can start a game
distance.
company here. I
Yeah.
can draw
Yeah,
this, you
I
can do
draw,
animate.
You can animate.
We
you
can, we can make a game here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
cool.
sweet.
I think we
could
need to
get,
meet more
get
often.
some
Yeah.
help from the audience about a name.
Yeah. What should our game
Yeah.
company be called?
But I
I'm
think
thinking
like,
Awesome Productions.
Yeah.
Like that's the best name, obviously.
Yeah. Or like Awesome Sauce Productions.
Awesome sauce.
And our logo can be like a jar of sauce or something. I don't know, with like a play button.
I have to say that one of my coolest games that I would accept Half-Life, of course, was Neverhood. Because the
Oh.
graphics were so amazing, and then you
Cool.
realized it's actually clay that's
Yeah.
animated.
It's,
I was like, wow,
I
how
had
the
a
hell
demo
did
for
they
that
make this?
game. I had the demo. I never got through like very
And
far.
I also had
but
the demo, but I mean, it was so amazing.
I always thought it was sort of creepy.
Yeah,
But I was
it's-
I was like 4 when I played it. Literally like 4 or 5
You're
years.
so young.
Started
We so
early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I haven't played that, so I can't.
Do we
say
have another
anything.
question? Sorry.
Yeah,
Keep
no,
it dropping.
Yeah, we have a question. We have a question. And
Yeah.
I guess it's about painting. For Johannes, what is best, acrylic or tuschpenna? I don't know the English word for it.
Or tuschpenna.
Or tuschpenna.
I mean,
And he says he's been thinking about starting drawing.
Oh, you should do
oh,
it.
that's cool. That's cool. Of,
Do
course,
it,
of course,
do
you
it.
should drawing.
Draw.
I'm very happy for the question. What was it? No, acrylic, acrylic or tusch, or how? It's there many names of this.
No.
Like
No, you have this. You know, we had it at the school. What was the name of it?
Oh yeah,
This,
the industrial design stuff.
Yeah, but what
Pro marker?
Pro marker, exactly. We can call it pro marker, the tusch ones, okay? But I mean, it's two different, really different things. Media, you know that too. I mean, you have this marker. Hur säger man block? Marker block.
the special
Marker
papers.
pad.
Yeah, marker papers.
Yeah.
So if you are buying some markers, you can almost get it like similar like airbrushing.
Yeah.
Almost. It's that
Yeah, it's
advanced.
layer upon layer.
Yeah,
upon
layer and layer. You can really get it. But acrylic, it's more like this Molotov stuff that is really covering. So it's really like plus and minus, two different things. You cannot put markers on acrylic. You can, but it will just wash away.
Yeah.
And you cannot get acrylic as well on marker. Or tusch.
But
It doesn't match.
What was great when we went to Leksands folkhögskola,
Yeah.
plug, I love that school, because actually the coolest part was everyone was unique.
Yeah.
Like and it was such a cool place because we had like 12 design teachers, like from IKEA,
Different.
from like the best discipline from each discipline.
Yeah.
We had like the best teacher for a week, and then they taught us everything about patterns or everything about how you make a toy concept.
It was really good
or-
teachers.
Cool.
And it's like,
Yeah.
that's why I went there. I moved
Yeah.
here from Stockholm to
Yeah.
Leksand just to go to that school.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that's super
So-
cool.
And it was funny that we met.
Yeah, it
Otherwise
was
we
really
wouldn't have
fun.
sit here
sit.
now.
And now
Yeah.
you're here.
But it's like, it was so blessed. I guess it wasn't
Yeah.
when you studied as well, but you have like 20 people that everyone wants forward, wants
yeah.
to be better, wants to improve. Like,
Yeah.
And you are so close to them as well.
I think that's
And-
super big part to have like other students in your class that are also driven because you
Yeah, the
motivate
same
each
thing.
other.
Yeah.
Is it the worst thing you could do when you get on a new course and you don't learn anything?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that's horrible.
You don't learn
It's a-
anything. It's like
It's always
why am I doing this? I mean, sometimes you can feel like
Yeah.
I better be home at my studio only. Then I want to go somewhere that I really can
Challenge myself.
teach
Yeah,
very much
exactly.
stuff that I cannot do in my studio. And it's really a lot of kind of different school when it comes to art, concept art, and different. Some art schools say, for an example, like, yeah, but you get time. Yeah, but time I have home in my studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have that, but
But
I can understand it can be
we had
a good
another
way.
guy in our class. We had a lot of girls also, but
Yeah,
I actually taught him how to be really good at Photoshop, and he taught me how to draw paintings.
That's super cool.
That's
So
really
that's
good.
a
that's
good-
kind
good
of
exchange.
Like
Yeah.
learning. I know we had in Gotland. We usually had these drawing days that we like met each other and went out and just sketch
Yeah.
a lot of stuff.
Mm.
It's just
Super nice.
it was really nice.
But after you did your studies, did you work with game design or game
Yeah,
design?
I had practice
Practice.
in I did 3D animation for a gaming company.
Okay.
But then I got hooked in cosplay. And after
You're
that,
so skilled at everything you do, right?
thank you. So I have been really trying to work with cosplay full time
What?
instead of
Are you working
Can you
with
work with
cosplay
that?
full time now, or?
a lot I'm doing with
That's
full
How
amazing.
do you
time
work?
right now.
How does that work? How do you work with it?
Different companies if they need to cosplay somewhere.
So they
or
can
some-
hire you
Yeah,
for doing
for
some.
doing an outfit or
Okay.
just if I already
Outfit.
have an outfit from that game, they can just hire to stand in the
Outfit
booth.
for outfit someone or you?
I usually myself.
Okay.
So I'm
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Yeah.
representing myself.
But that is a really cool thing.
And now I'm trying harder to like stream
Mm.
when I do cosplay because there are more and more people interested in how I usually work and do the outfits. So now I've been starting doing that more.
Yeah, we actually had Toka on the show
on
on
this
Wednesday.
week. Yeah.
Yeah, and she was like, "Okay, I made this gun out of like."
Yeah.
I was like, "What the fuck? How
It's
could
so
you make it out of
easy.
like what you sleep on in your tent?"
I've-
She made like the
yeah.
repurpose. I was like, "How did this go from that to?" And I'm
yeah.
like,
I met up with her a few times. We like do crafting at her kitchen table.
No, Malin. Yeah. I was like,
And-
no.
And the thing is, like, I was like keep working on my stuff. I'm like, yeah, this is good enough. And then I look over at her things. It could go from like, it's like I don't know, like a piece of scrap or whatever. And then I look back. I'm like, how in the world did you make that? Like, I've seen what you're doing, but how? Like, I don't understand how you create something like that.
She's so insane.
Yeah.
Like her props are insane.
no, but I told her
Yes.
because she had like a hat with her. I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, she's.
"You actually
amazing.
made a real
Yeah,
hat. It's
yeah.
not like a
It's
prop
it's
or anything." Like,
insane.
She does a
could-
lot of research about materials
Yeah,
and techniques, and she tries everything out. I don't have that patience, but that's I think why
she
her
told me
work
like, "These
is,
are the bad Reaper pistols." I was
Yeah.
like, "What?" The
Yeah, that's so insane. It's like no way. That's
Yeah.
perfect Reaper pistols. It's
Yeah, gosh.
Yeah.
No, I really think that's super cool about her.
But I mean, like, I know some of like cosplay because I know Kimberly, I know you. We met a couple of times.
Yeah.
But what is like the community like? Because like in gaming, I know the gaming community and esport community and like the competitive community.
yeah.
But I mean, are you like single islands or like is everyone a group or like how does it work?
I think in Sweden, the cosplay community is still kind of small. It's but everybody. I mean by that everybody knows each other, and I don't.
What do
it's
you think
really-
about the future, about cosplay in Sweden?
I think it's going to get bigger.
Yeah?
It feels like it's getting bigger and
I
bigger.
really hope so.
And otherwise, because young people are coming into the cosplay world and they stick with it, so it feels like it's getting bigger and bigger. Otherwise, cosplay community, we try to help each other as much as possible. We have our Sweden cosplay Facebook page
Yeah,
where
that's a
everybody
great
can
page.
help or just if they need to ask something or that kind of stuff. And that is the thing that feels most important to like share the information to people,
Yeah.
because otherwise people will stop cosplaying. And there was like in DreamHack there were some people from, I don't remember which country,
Germany.
but the maybe Germany, but she told me like, yeah, here like everybody's always telling how they have done their cosplay. Like if I ask, they tell. But in our country, it's really hush hush.
Yeah.
Like nobody,
Secret.
don't tell what you have
That's
done, because
mine.
they are they are afraid that they will steal it
But that's
No,
why.
and
like,
take it like it's mine.
But like you all
It's not
did some
generous.
kind of design because that's the first thing we learn is like if you cover up and don't teach anyone else, you can't improve your
No,
outfit
exactly.
or your idea.
Because they're not
Skills.
gonna
So
give
for
you
me,
any
it's like
tips,
I never understood like the idea of okay, this is mine now, and I'm never gonna share this.
I think it's insecurity.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it is.
Sweden style.
But I know when I started cosplaying when I was like 13 or something, that's when I did it the first time. And I know that you were really scared to ask somebody how they did something. Because
Yeah.
people would tell you, they're like, I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah.
It's my
In the-
secret. But now everything is open with
Yeah,
the internet.
in-
And I think it's like,
In the
It
beginning,
depend-
it was
depends.
really, yeah.
What you share.
now people
Yes.
make books instead and sell it for
Yeah.
money. So
Yeah.
it's also good.
But that's so true. In the beginning, I remember like I started cosplaying 10 years ago for fun, and it was like that. Nobody told like how they
exactly.
did it. They were like, no.
If you
This
asked, they
is
would be
mine.
like,
It was like,
"That's my
okay.
secret." Yeah.
Yeah, it was, and also you couldn't really find as much as tutorials or
No.
anything on the internet. So you just went to a store, bought some stuff, and tested if
Yeah.
it worked.
Yeah.
And if it worked, you were like, hell
You
yeah.
have to innovate
Yeah.
the whole wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But now, like, you can, some people who have done their first cosplay, they're like amazing. Then you're like, oh my god, that's your first cosplay?
Yeah.
Like, how? They were like, I just found a lot of tutorials
Yeah.
on the internet. It's like, damn,
It's a
you
lot
can
for
find
free.
everything now.
But I mean, it's a lot of information for free, but I think it's good because
It's
more
good,
people,
yeah.
it's easier for people to start
Yeah,
cosplaying.
exactly.
But do you think there is like a lack of events like in Sweden?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
one thing I don't really get is like there's so much passion, so much cosplayers, so much community, but there's like 2 events a year. Like if I was a cosplayer, I would like, okay, I will make an
At
event.
least
I
4
mean,
times.
there are more events, but they're
But
very
they-
small.
Yeah, they are small.
Yeah. I mean, I would want one in Stockholm at least.
Yeah,
Maybe we don't have any
in Stockholm.
So what would it take to create one?
I could
I don't know.
Local?
Yeah.
Because it's really expensive. In
Somebody to
Stockholm.
organize it.
Yeah, somebody could.
Someone
to
who knows
organize.
how to organize?
Yeah.
Local?
Yeah.
What else?
See, you're checking off somebody who knows what to do with a community, like
How to
what
attract the
Get
community.
everybody
Yeah, exactly.
together and be like, and just get it out so people know it's going to that there is an event. Like
Yeah.
I think the most hardest by like people who I've talked to, they usually tell like it's really expensive to hire a local.
Yeah, in Stockholm.
Yeah, but I mean, you
Yes.
could have sponsors for that.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah. I just think nobody has tested like tried.
Because like in esports, it's like we started with a lot of events, and then now there's insane amounts of
I
events.
mean,
But-
we've had that before, but I think those people who used to run those events,
they
just
are in
aren't-
like they are in gaming instead.
So
Yeah,
is it
you
like
can,
that cosplay takes so much time, so you can't arrange the events yourself if you're cosplaying as well? or-
Yeah,
Yeah,
that doesn't work together, I
probably.
think. Or it can work together, but that person is real. Hallelujah, you're stressed. I think like if you're like if you're cosplaying and fixing an event, I'm like, damn.
But
That's,
I mean, you have like Finnish connections, right? Or you lived in Finland?
I lived in Finland, but I have some Finnish connections.
But how is the cosplay scene in Finland? Is there cosplay scene?
Yeah, it's not as big as, or I feel like it's not as big as in Sweden, but I can't really, like, I have seen amazing cosplay in Finland, so it's, they
it
are
feels like
talented, but...
Pretty big now. When I first heard about it, I read somewhere like cosplays, like Asian stuff, and like now it's so much bigger.
Yeah, when I remember when I started googling around, it was always Japanese cosplayers.
Yeah,
always.
yeah. Oh,
Now it's like it's from everywhere.
yeah.
It's
big
like more
difference.
like Western cosplay as well.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's
But-
very very widespread.
Yeah.
First time I saw someone in real life was in Gothenburg when I was living there, and I went into this science fiction bookstore, and I was there and was watching some drawing technique books, you know, and then I was just maybe I'm going to buy this one, and then I look and then I was like, yeah, what was that? What? And it was like I don't know if she was like Japanese or Chinese or something, but she had really painted or got some makeup on. It was a totally new thing for me to see. This is a real manga. Also in real life, her lips looks like this small.
She had done the makeup like big eyes and...
so small lips, and she had been doing something with the eyes also to make it. I was like,
I mean, there are a lot of techniques.
can a human being look like a manga?
Yeah.
It was this blue hair.
Yeah.
It was really outfitted also. It was not only a small thing. It was really.
That's the hard part about cosplay.
Wow.
When you meet people in costume and then they come up to you without a costume
they're
afterwards, and
like,
hi, I'm like,
Who are you?
I usually ask people like, we met there and there. I'm like, do you have a picture? Like, I would love to see a picture.
It's so...
I saw one amazing costume on DreamHack this year. It was like the big angular helmet.
pyramid head.
Yeah.
That's super cool. It's Silent Hill, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like that.
Didn't you make a nurse from Silent Hill? It
Yeah.
looks super creepy.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And I did it good.
It's super creepy.
I love it. When we were 3 people dressing as the nurses from Silent Hill, and we had 2 pyramid heads.
Oh my god.
And we were walking while
Wow.
when nurses, if you have played the game, they are walking like this, like. So we were walking in front, and then the 2 pyramid heads walking in the behind like this.
Cool. Mummies.
That's super
And
creepy.
it was like we were like, yeah, cool.
That is super creepy.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
But one thing
Still.
I've been thinking about, like, because I've been like interested in like, because I met a person that did this live action role playing thing where you do like you dress up and then you
You
play
fight.
that.
Oh,
part.
like LARPing.
Yeah, but a
Yeah.
bit more advanced. Like
Yeah.
they actually build the village, they build like
Yeah,
fortresses.
Oh.
There's like something here in Stockholm where they do like,
Yeah, I think
Play a
there's.
campaign.
Yeah.
but like for most, like for you, is that something that you would like to do, or is it more like about the looks for you?
I tried it, or not exactly tried it, but there was a thing in Gotland. I tested. It was more like Dungeons and Dragons, but you created your own character, and then you had this world, and you needed to dress up as the character, and so on. But I haven't never done that. But I have so hard to like go into the character 100%. If someone wants to take a picture or film, then I turn into the character and like. But otherwise, I'm myself.
Yeah.
Like, I would have really hard to walk around and be if like Widowmaker. She's kind of a.
Yeah.
I
hard
would
to
be.
do that
I
all
would
the
be.
time.
I would feel so bad to go around and be like this to people, like.
Yeah.
So I couldn't do that. But how did you?
It was the same. I mean, if you're on stage for
Yeah.
a competition or taking photos or something, of course you're like, we'll do the like
Yeah, poses,
extravaganza.
yeah.
But while you're just walking around, I don't really see the need to do that because I'm
Yeah.
still myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know many people go that extra line in conventions that they are the character when they have the outfit on, and they can do it if they want, but I couldn't do it. Like too much energy somehow for me.
Yeah,
It would
same.
take like to.
I'm
So,
too
yeah.
lazy.
So I think like what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take like a really quick break,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna play like the ultimate championship. in
Oh,
this
Oh,
game.
damn.
And it's gonna be
Wow.
best of fives.
Oh, wow,
Okay.
okay.
And remember, before we do that, please swish.
Yeah.
Yes.
This
forget to
this bad boy.
donate.
Don't forget this bad boy.
It's for good.
And as we said
things.
before, we're supporting children who've been through human trafficking. So please, please, please support. We want to help out these children to make sure that they get the best lives that they can.
Yeah, and also before we go to a break, TJ Merlin wrote this.
Yeah?
The cosplay community is totally wonderful. It saved my life, and I've gained so many wonderful friends,
No.
both Johanna and Laura. So I'm so super
That's
grateful.
super
Heart.
nice. That's so good to hear.
Great.
Yeah.
And then we also have a question from
Yeah.
the Twitch chat,
Yeah?
Yeah.
which you could answer before you go on a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about kids playing violent games like GTA and Counter-Strike?
It's a tough subject. Obviously, like, yeah, you shoot someone, I guess, in a way. For me, that's so super competitive. It's more like hitting a pixel than it
Yeah.
is killing your foe, kinda. Especially in Counter-Strike, it's a lot more like basketball for me than it is like, oh, you have to
Or
shoot
chess.
someone in the head.
I have a pretty
Strategy.
straight up opinion about this. I think the kids are gonna find a way to play it,
Yeah,
even if it's like age restricted. They're gonna find a way to play it. So it's more important for the parents to have a discussion
Teach
with their
them
kids
how.
about like
Educate.
if you
Yeah.
shoot people in a game, it's not okay to shoot people in real life. Like there
Yeah.
is a difference, and what does that make you think about situations and people while doing that in game? So I think the kids are they're gonna go to a friend's house and play it, or they're gonna go to an internet cafe.
Yeah.
Or like,
but
And
so it's more-
responsibility from the parents.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because
and talk
they-
to your kids. As
like
well.
one important thing is for this was kind of long ago. I was working at GameStop, and a lot of parents came there and bought like kind of a violent game, and they didn't know about the game. So they, like exactly you say, they research the game if they want the game, and if you think your child can handle that game, then it's okay to play it. And also, as you said, like explain, educate.
Like,
Just
obviously, all the games are not for everyone.
No, exactly.
Like, certain violent games should maybe not be played by...
Or like maybe
Yeah.
horror games. Like I wouldn't give Amnesia to a 11-year-old. Like there are reasons why.
Yeah,
There
but
are
it's the same
Give
with
some
films.
recommendations.
Yeah,
Like, I watched
movies,
like Terminator
exactly.
2 when I was like 11 or 12 years old.
Yeah.
It was super scary.
Yeah,
Like,
of course.
like the end of the world,
Yeah.
the robot arms, and
Yeah.
But could we give those to like know your child and have discussions?
Yeah.
Or like
Okay.
communicate about it.
Yeah.
I think those would be like the top
The
two.
interesting part in this question is also, it just came up in my head also, that what about all these horror movies since back in the days? I know a lot of us, when we were younger, we used to just watch those.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
And, and I mean, that's totally insane movies.
Yeah.
Insane, crazy, Clockwork Orange. I mean, it's so many different kind of weird,
I guess
crazy movies. Why haven't we asked more about that?
Well, I guess it was way earlier when they came, like in the 80s. They're like, oh, these aren't Christian, they're the devil, blah blah. So the discussion happened before we were even born.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so too.
Twisted Sister, it was
Wasp, this death metal band called Wasp.
Twisted Sister, it was something in his lyrics about Satan.
Yeah.
Well, we're not going to take it anymore.
Beatles with their weird haircuts and rock and roll
yes.
music.
But it's a good question.
But I
Yeah.
think like the differences between movies and games is in games you actually shoot someone
you
in the
are
face,
in-
or like the Call of Duty when you kill everyone
You're
at
more
the airport.
invested.
Like
Yeah.
it hits you in a different way because
Yeah.
you're actually doing the action.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, it's still polygons. It's not real people, but the graphics are getting so good. It is kind of real people.
I mean, for me, when I was a kid, my grandfather fought in the Second World War in Germany and was like forced to fight as a teenager. He was like 14, and of course, for my family, this is a very big thing. And I know when we were kids, my dad would let us play like almost anything. We didn't want to play horror games, but like Counter-Strike and things like that. But he said like anything that's not realistic, like World War II games. That was like the limit for him when we were like, I don't know,
If it was
12-year-olds,
fantasy
yeah.
games and that.
Yeah, or like Counter-Strike where it's like, I mean, it's realism, but it's in a certain
It's a
setting.
bit
Yeah.
more
Yeah,
arcadey.
yeah, but he didn't want us to play like things that have actually happened or.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right.
So quick break, and we'll be right back
Yes.
with some
Cool.
more gameplay.
Yes.
See you soon.
Don't go to sleep.
Thank you very much.
See you soon.
Great. See you soon.
Keep the kid I walk back to my history, into my old neighborhood. Longing for you, oh, but I can't get back. What can I do? What can I do when your train is gone? I don't wanna go back, don't wanna go back. If you are not with me, hey, do you read me? Go back to where we came from. I hear you breathe, but I can't see if you're right here next to me. Something's wrong, wasn't it fun? Is it now we're done? You get dressed, I'm like a mess, and you tell me to confess, and you tell me to confess. Oh, I don't know what to say, what to do, how to make you see. This is nothing can be life, it might just have been a bad dream. You can run, you can hide, but you can't put the blame on me. Because you're acting like a volcano, turning to be my savior. Nothing you do can save us, save us. Because you're acting like a volcano and make me feel outrageous. You keep teasing me, but you're nothing without me. Running fast, never look back. Now we're over, that's a fact. Phasing light, see it all bright. You were never right. Back to life, I apologize. Too soon to say I'm fine. Too soon to say I'm fine. Oh, I don't know what to say, what to do, how to make you see. This is nothing can be life, it might just have been a bad dream. You can run, you can hide, but you can't put the blame on me. Because you're acting like a volcano, tending to be my savior. Nothing you do can save us, save us. Because you're acting like a volcano and make me feel outrageous. You keep teasing me. Like a volcano and make me feel outrageous. You keep teasing me, but you're nothing without me. Like a volcano, tending to be my savior. Nothing you do can save us, save us. I'm nothing you, I'm nothing you, I'm nothing you.
We are back, the fine battle of human.
Ultra Master Guardian.
Master Guardian Ultimate Battle of Battles. So hello guys, we are back. We took a break, bathroom break and some food break
And some glögg.
and some Swedish glögg. And remember, we are here to help children in need, so donate some stuff if you can. You don't need to donate much, everything will help. So you have the number on, I think we have it on Twitch and YouTube where you can swish.
Yeah.
And you can also win a paint. Where?
The amazing painter. You can win the painter. No, no, that's wrong.
You can win the painter. He's sitting. I'm sorry, I'm selling you out. I'm like, okay, and now we are going to have the final battle.
So this is gonna be like the semi-finals. It's a best
Yeah.
of 5, and they are gonna play a best
So-
of 5 after.
And then the
And then
winner
there's a
will.
grand final, and then there's a
the
third
lose-
place match.
Oh damn! What do I win? Klug. More
I
Klug.
guess we win the honor of being the best at Striker's Edge before it's ever released.
Haha.
That's a pretty cool honor.
Okay. But then there will be. I don't. No. You will not get it. No, you took Björk. Björk. I wanna test Spartan now.
Yeah. Well,
haven't tested.
I'm gonna get 2 axes in your face.
I will steal your style.
No, wait.
No.
What
Is it
wrong?
4?
Wait. We have to redo this. It's a bit weird sometimes.
Strike.
Yeah. There we go. So you can choose the map.
I don't want to
See,
have the ice things. They are terrible.
Do you want the battleships? Do you want this?
I think I want the battleship.
Okay.
Because it's good to start. There's no traps.
So are you gonna show us some Finsk sisu? Or Swedish still? Finnish.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
There's a Danish flag here.
Yeah,
Why?
Well, that's weird.
Danish. Hello.
You're running around like a chicken. I like
Yep.
that.
No, stop it! I wasn't ready yet.
Wow, that's what they all say. I wasn't ready. Oh my god, I can throw so many X. Why am I so quick? Oh my god, I have to relearn this game. I bet.
No.
That hit your.
No.
Oh my god, headshot. What is a headshot? Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, so easy. So easily read, my friend. Okay, let's go. This one chance, this one moment. Oh my god, it's so... No. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna stand here. Then I'm gonna...
What the hell,
That
man?
was really, really close, man.
No, no.
You are so close to dead. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. That was some season. No. Strike. Okay, let's strike.
No. 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 Now I'm not thinking good here.
No, I'm not thinking good. I think you're running into a lot of X's, my friend. And that's not really thinking good, no.
No. No. Oh, you can.
That's clever, girl. I'm dying. That's like in Jurassic Park when the dinosaur eats him. Clever girl.
Clever. No, your barrel. Damn.
Yeah, I have a barrel, my friend. No, there is no barrel anymore, my friend.
No. No. No, like stop it. Standing like in the same place. No! Why did I put again? I'm clicking the same thing.
Okay, this is decider, first match. So important.
Oh, what did I think I... You're just waiting.
Well, this is a tactical game. Maybe I should drink some glug.
I don't have my glug. I want to drink my tea.
Oh yeah, sure. Oh, that was close. You don't have a barrel anymore. How does that feel? Oh my god. No.
No.
This is so weird because like I should be hitting you, but I'm not.
Oh my god! What the hell was that?
Yeah, that was something.
No. 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 No, why did I? Hey! No! Why did I roll? Why did I roll in the front?
Straight
What the
in.
hell?
Wow. Okay, do you wanna change your character?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the character select. I love this concept art. So amazing.
It's really cool. Oh, I need to...
I'm gonna be the archer.
Yeah, she was kind of cool. I wanna test her. I haven't tested her yet. Now it's your turn to choose math.
Yeah. I would like to take the ice map, but that's a bit mean. So I
Ice
have
map?
a soul. The ice map that you hated. I was
Oh
choose that.
my god,
But
no.
you know, I have a soul, so
I didn't. Like, how many arrows can you shoot?
Wow, I'm shooting still. Like
What the hell?
Is this bugged or something? Oh, Jesus. Look, I can shoot like 10 arrows.
Yeah.
Wow, you hit well with that, whatever that is.
What? No. No.
Oh my god, Laura is so... What? I'm on fire! What is going on?
Yes.
I'm on fire!
I'm on fire!
Did you see I was burning?
Yeah, I don't know if she has like fire
Yeah,
damage.
she has fire daggers.
I thought it was ice.
Well, you have to kill me, I'm still alive. You have to finish me off.
What? Oh no.
I don't know, I was just dead.
Oh no, you're freaking arrows.
I am Arrow. I'm a female version of Arrow though. Okay, let's go.
No.
Ooh, straight in the face. Eat that.
No.
Oh, that was a fire arrow if I ever saw one.
No.
Right up the...
No. I'm always shooting like.
I mean, I can shoot like the base with this character.
Yeah, it's so cheating.
How are you gonna dodge like 10 arrows? What? Your daggers pass through my arrows? That's bullshit.
Yeah. No. No. Where am I shooting? Ah!
Nice shot. Did you hear that? Nice.
No, why am I standing there? Damn.
Well, you dodged. That was
Yeah,
so
the
cool.
one.
This is the decider for the second one.
You have like too many hours.
Well, I only pick OP characters when I play games. That's how I win. But my friend is always so triggered because it's like, you always pick OP heroes. So I was like, yeah, I want to win. I shouldn't pick the baddest hero then, right?
Oh.
You are too quick, Grill. That's like the quickest witch I've ever seen.
I have my magic legs.
Look, you need to shoot at me, yeah?
No, what? I was touching. Ah, but I didn't have enough of. No.
I'm standing still and you're missing. Blocked. Easy block. That's like a machine gun. Look at the arrows I shoot.
I'm like, shit.
Jesus.
No, I took my dodge
That's
before.
too many arrows. Like,
But you can like click it like this. And
I did
get
like
the
7
arrows.
arrows. Yeah. How are you gonna dodge 7 arrows, really?
Yeah, because you can. It takes so much time to load the dodge thing,
Yeah.
so you can't really dodge.
Okay, let's see.
we are-
2-0.
Yeah.
Pocket champ. Yeah. Did you play Pogs?
I had Pogs, but I didn't know how to play it.
Well, I had the biggest like metal one, and then I lost that one, and I couldn't win anymore because I could like Pog anyone.
Let's see how this goes.
Okay, I'm gonna be the Spartan now. See if I do
Oh
better than
no.
you.
I hate the Spartan.
Oh no. I'm gonna play the Iceman.
And the ice. Play. It was my turn to choose a play.
Okay, well, okay.
Wait, no, we
No. You should choose them because you're actually down, so that's fair.
I want the boat.
You want the boat?
Yeah, because I hate those freaking things falling everywhere. I'm like so frustrated about it.
Okay, let's go boats.
Oh, look, we are the characters from the art.
Yeah, sure.
Like how many? But I should have the ability to like snurras quicker with this.
To do what?
No, it doesn't go quicker with him.
Quicker what?
Like dodge. Like, can you say dodge?
Dodge roll, yeah.
Yeah, it takes a long time to
Yeah.
load.
Look at the amount of damage I did. Like 4.
What? How did that even hit me?
That is so sick. That was like the sickest shot ever.
I
Did
just
you
jumped
see,
into
you
that.
saw my matrix dodge? I just dodged your bullet, shot you, and went in again. So I'm min-maxing this game now.
I'm getting too tired. My brain isn't in the game anymore. I'm like my.
You're not
brain
even shouting. Like you're so
No,
tired.
I'm too tired. Like.
Yeah, true. It's getting kind of late, though. But it is still a fun game. I mean,
Yeah, it's
I
really
thought I
fun.
was gonna be like not like it after a while, but I think like it just gets deeper the more you play it. Like more strategy.
Sometimes I can't really understand how you hit me.
Well, you should.
Oh no. I'm
Special
like,
move.
okay.
You're like out of the game.
I'm so out right now.
sound
I'm too tired. I'm sorry guys, I'm too tired.
Well, we will have to do a rematch when this game comes out.
Yeah, when it's when I have my energy back.
Don't take my leaves. Take my energy. Or don't take my energy.
I need to drink my tea.
Oh yeah, true.
Ah!
Didn't I win the last one? Why don't I have a blip?
No, we took the.
Oh wait. Okay, yeah.
Ah,
Okay.
but I can't win anymore because you have 3-0, so you have 1.
Have I? No, I don't think so. This is the decider now,
What?
isn't it?
Isn't it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. Well,
Last battle.
the last battle of the Titans. I'm getting a lot of headshots on you. Though. Oh my god. $5. $5. Oh my god. Come on.
Like, where can I shoot when it's slow mo?
Well, you have to look at the bar. If you have no bar, you can't.
But I
shoot.
had.
You have to drink your tea, I guess.
I think I need to drink my tea. I'm too tired.
Well, yeah, it's in the middle of the night, but we're still playing. We're still here.
We're doing it.
We're doing it for charity, guys. So donate.
But I wanna take down your.
Are you?
title.
You're.
Yeah, I
That's
wanna
not
take
me.
it. I
You
wanna
should've
take
got
it
the boat.
down. I wanna take it down so you can be
No,
in the behind of the barrels.
Well, I don't need to be behind the barrels because I can just shoot you in the face. It's on, Ninja. Let's go.
No.
What is that? Come on.
What?
Are you trying to roll into my squares?
No.
Well, just a little.
Can you even? Yes, you can hit me if I'm.
That block though. That was like the sickest block of the
Slow-mo.
trend. Slow block. Hello.
Ah! Again?
So
What?
much slow motion, I can't even think anymore. What?
I don't know what's going on.
What is this game? Okay, I know I'm gonna do this.
How did I
How does
win
this?
that?
How does
I was braining out. I was like, okay, let it go.
you were like in the Matrix? What? I just got this.
Free your mind. What do you usually say?
Believe in the Matrix. Neo. You're the
Huh?
one. Neo.
How the hell did that go?
I can shoot through corners. Like in Wanted, I can curve my foot.
What the hell, man? That's so. You have the most cheating character ever.
Cheating character. Wow. You are competitive, I can tell. So if we play board games, you're gonna be like, this board game is fucking bullshit.
This part is cheating.
Well, we might need to be on the same.
Oh my
team.
god! Now I was standing like.
Now you were standing in my spear, my friend, and that's.
I think I'm going to near the freaking. The soldiers. So I like get slower.
How many games we play now?
I think I lost already, so
Okay, we
it's
can play
there.
one final game. This is for honor,
I have no
But-
honor left.
but I have no honor because I'm just playing the OP characters.
Yeah!
I want a Kinder egg.
I want a Kinder
I
Egg.
love Kinder eggs. It's candy and a surprise and everything in one.
Everything in one.
Yeah, we need to have an unboxing over there.
Yeah. I choose the middle one.
Yes. Thank you.
Only one left. I just went into your arrow. I came
I
up.
think I figured
I'm
something
like-
out in this game, but I think
I lost the game. Good game. I wasn't in my top form anymore.
But I know that we are very close in this game.
We are really.
It was like one game before.
It was a good game. No, it's you guys. No, I'm happy with my Kinder. My Kinder Egg.
There's a lot of people writing in the chat.
Dude, thank you.
What are they writing? What are they writing?
Oh, what? Oh no.
I'm just writing. Have you read any of the chat or should I?
No, not now.
Is the microphone here? Can you give me? Thank you, Lagoon.
Well, you know there's one here. You can talk into that.
Thank you, Lagoon.
This is not my microphone, so I can talk speak into this one.
Thank you, Lagoon.
I like that one. It was so funny. Like, I can't use
Ett
Aron's
spräckte
mic.
systemet.
I'm too tired. I'm too tired.
It's
I
impossible.
can tell, I can tell. We got Kinder Eggs
I'm like,
on
where am I? Where
How
am
long does this live stream go for? Is it tomorrow, the last one?
5 tomorrow.
So 5 tomorrow.
Don't forget to donate, guys.
Yes.
We're doing this for a super good cause, and we're saving kids who've been forced into trafficking, and we're gonna help them out. So don't forget to donate. It doesn't have to be like the largest amount ever. Just
If you
switch to 1, 2, 3, 5,
I mean,
3, 9, 5, 8, 9, 2.
just imagine if everyone that sees this right now would donate 100 or 50 kronor only,
Yeah.
would
Yeah.
be so huge
That would
different
be huge.
impact about the problem situation.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
So no doubt.
You wanna
Just do it.
So how is your painting coming along?
Yes.
I don't know. It's getting forward though. What do you think?
Ooh,
Wow,
I really
what
like
did you do
it.
to that painting? Like, it was so three-dimensional
It
now
looks
compared to
really
before.
So you see some differences.
Some
Really?
different, a lot of difference.
Yeah, a lot.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
You want? I think
You,
that
you,
camera is being
you,
used.
you
or-
are
I
some
don't know.
picture guys. What kind of differences?
Like the shadowing and lightning, the
Yeah.
light.
Yeah.
And
Cool.
this has a lot more depth, a lot more
Yeah.
detail.
Depth, yeah, because I was feeling it totally black around,
Yeah.
so it's become more deep and depth.
Oh,
But
yeah.
also this
color.
blue color around the whole lettering on gaming. So it's getting closer and closer, and we need some more leaf.
I
And
love the leaves. It brings like
I
more
like the
color
light.
into it
Yeah,
as well.
it's
Yeah.
getting more framed.
Yeah,
I
it's-
should say. Yeah.
I
So, but
love
I still need to do some little bit more details. So
I don't want to
So-
show what I did though.
It's
What did you
yeah,
do?
look at the eye.
I mean,
yeah,
It's
it's
dope.
really cool.
It's
That
really
was-
cool.
That's like life.
Is
You
it?
should really.
Don't look at the
So
rest.
nice,
Just
so-
look at
Look at the eye.
The eye is awesome. The hair is well.
It's powerful.
But maybe we could ask the chat something, because they've been asking us.
Yeah, they're just
Yeah.
asking us. We have to ask them.
What should we ask them?
Oh.
Oh, this was really cool.
What do we want to know from the chat?
I want to know their.
How do you
favorite
like the
version.
program?
Yeah,
Yes.
did you enjoy our program today?
This
That's
is
a
a
I mean-
feedback session. What can we do better?
I mean, I really must say I really like the audience, the people
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
see
thank
this.
you
They
guys
are
for
they are
being
dope.
here.
You're awesome.
Really good questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Great.
yeah, it seems that we have some connection.
Yeah,
Definitely.
that's true. And
Feels really fun.
And we were also talking on the break, like we work together also really good, so it feels like we have a connection,
Yeah.
everybody, and with you guys, it like works.
I mean, we
I was
didn't
thinking
know-
about it because
yeah.
we talked about it, but I think like creative souls go together kind of well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like no matter what your personality is, because you're kind of open, you're open to new
Yeah.
ideas, new things.
The
Yeah.
people that watch this right now maybe don't know, but we people that are four in here, we have never meet in this constellation before, ever. It's the first time.
Mm.
I mean, I
And-
met you single.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
mean,
But not
like,
us four.
not like
no,
this.
no.
And
But
we-
you know each
yeah.
other, so
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like
But
it's
we
like a big
didn't
chain,
know-
but like
We have so much in common.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it might seem like it's staged, but no,
Yeah.
we had no
Yeah.
idea actually. That's pretty
yeah,
cool.
we were talking about it. I
It-
didn't actually write a script for this show, which might seem insane when you watch it, like, but it wasn't really needed. No.
No,
It,
I
it
agree.
feels more like I already know you.
Yeah, I
In
agree.
some kind of way.
We've been hanging
That's
out for
that-
ages.
And that's cool.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah,
Totally.
Yeah.
it's really awesome.
Yeah,
Mm.
but that, one question I had about all your animals.
Yeah.
Do you actually name them in your head, or like is that like Gustav or like
You educate me right now with those questions. I have actually almost never named a character. Yeah, that is maybe something that I should do.
But we were talking about doing a character for a game, and I was like, you have
Yeah.
to have a name. Where does
Yeah.
it come from? Where does it live? What kind of friends does it have?
Yeah,
Does
yeah.
it go to the bar every Saturday?
Does it drink milk?
Story of the character.
Yeah, the lore,
Like,
like what you are an expert
But I
on.
think, isn't it usually as like a character artist, you would get those directions from a designer, and then you will do the art thing.
I guess it
Sometimes
depends on how big studio
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Like the guys who made
Works.
these are like 10 people,
Yeah.
5 people.
Yeah, that
like,
is- it's a
that
big
game is so
difference.
amazing, even though like
Yeah,
few people.
I think
work on
it's
it.
awesome.
I mean, in concept art, you both, you all three know what it's all about. That you are. The quest is to somehow do a character that can tell something.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean to have some expression in what they are doing, and in the best way. Yeah, it also maybe have a name. That is maybe the last part. Sometimes
That's
the first
actually a
part.
really interesting part you just said. Just like everything we do, if it's like competitive gaming, cosplay,
Concept art.
characters, like everything is an expression of yourself.
Yeah.
Like
Mm.
I express myself through competitive gaming or like costumes or like character. Like so we have like the same outlet but like different.
In a visual
Yeah, different
way.
products.
Yeah.
Creative and visual
Yeah.
way. It's not only creative, but it's very visual.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
the things we do. So
That's very true. A good point.
And also one guy in the chat wrote, "You need more cosplay for sure."
Yeah.
So we won
Love
over,
that.
guys.
Yes.
Yes.
Agreed.
That's
Agreed.
great. That's great.
I think a lot of people I've talked to who are like, oh, I wanna try cosplay, but I don't know where to start. But like, I don't know, just
do you
buy
have
something.
Do you have some ideas about? I mean, the first part, maybe just one question from my view, for people that we are talking quite a lot of cosplay, but for people that watch this right now that don't know what it is, I mean, you can search for it and you will get some description, but it would be cooler to listen to you that really know what it is.
Yeah, and there's
If you would say what cosplay is for you, would be really interesting, I guess.
But
So
like
what-
you said, like your nickname was Laura Croft.
Craft.
Craft.
I love that nickname.
Yeah, but like, did you cosplay a lot of Laura Croft?
Yes, she's like my favorite character, so I usually cosplay as her. And then my name is Laura, not exactly the same, but almost. And I love
Laura.
Laura. Her name is Lara.
Lara.
Yeah.
I'm Laura, and I love like crafting things instead of sewing. So I love like building, and then there was a friend who said like, oh, it would be so funny if your cosplay name would be Laura Craft because it's a mix. I'm like, perfect! I will take
That's
it.
amazing.
Yeah, so I just took it. I just
Cool.
took it.
Took it, yeah.
Yeah, but otherwise starting with like what is cosplay? It's dress up. You can buy a costume or make one yourself, or you can mix between. But you can dress up as your favorite character from movie, anime, manga, video game, whatever, and you can also create your own character.
But that was
Okay,
like
you
a
can create your own
Yeah,
character.
and,
Then, whoa! Then I will do it.
Yeah.
Do it myself.
That's what I told you, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting more popular with
Very
creating.
interesting.
But there are still not so many competitions with. They can't compete on cosplay competitions with creative character because the rules are. It's really hard to see exactly if it's legit as the character like.
But like you
Is
say
it-
movies, because this we talked about this. Like I thought it was only games. That was it.
Yeah.
Cosplay. But like, did you cosplay movie characters or?
Oh, have I? I think I have. I don't remember. There's so many characters. Okay, but my next will be Wonder Woman from the new Wonder
I
Woman.
love that movie. I love that character.
It and the outfits. It's so freaking.
Well, what do you think about the movie?
I like it.
It would be nice
it's
to
so
hear.
epic.
Why?
So epic.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it either.
Maybe we,
Oh.
okay, we
Oh,
might not
wait,
have
maybe-
anything
yeah,
to see it today, but
Who
you
kills
need to
who?
see it.
No.
No, but I mean, it's like
Everyone's dead.
it's the first superhero movie with a woman, and
Yeah.
it's amazingly well done. And the story is actually kind of like I haven't like followed Superwoman or Wonder Woman like that, but I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
And it's like also the first superhero movie that's directed by a woman, so girl power.
I like it.
Girl power, yeah.
Well, they did a really good. Like, I really like that they took like the beginning story of Wonder Woman. So it's like you know how she's became
Why?
Wonder Woman. Yeah.
Of the
So
mascara.
it's not like jump into something like,
Action
oh,
scene.
this is a Wonder Woman. Whoa! It was really mixed between.
What I liked was like the real world clashing with their
Yeah,
world.
that
Like
was really
people having
cool.
guns and they having.
Yeah, they have arrows.
But they're pretty badass. Though.
Oh,
they're like the
damn.
arrows in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, but you should see it. It's good.
So,
Yeah, it's amazing.
But cosplay, like me and Aaron, I think you thought it was for video games.
Like that's why I understood it before.
Oh,
about-
like just video games.
yeah, or like popular culture, like comic books and stuff like that, anime.
Yeah.
Oh, it
But I
can-
never heard like cosplay.
Or that you could
cosplay.
make your own characters. I never heard.
Actually, yeah, actually, when I think about it, like Iron Man is a movie figure as well.
Yeah, many
But he's
people-
also a comic
Yeah.
figure.
Yeah.
So he's both in there.
Or no, he's like actually that actor is
like
at
it's
this
always
point Downey Jr. Yeah,
What's the name of the actor again?
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's
you would
the-
see people doing like Vikings cosplays and Game of Thrones cosplays.
Yeah.
So it's very much like.
I want to do a Game of Thrones cosplay.
Who,
Which
who
one?
would you be?
That would be cool.
Arya, Sansa,
I don't know.
Aron.
yet.
Cersei,
I want to be a strong character though, like
Yeah.
Jon Snow. maybe,
Brienne of
or-
Thor.
She is a strong
Ooh.
character.
Yeah.
I like her.
She's
I-
badass.
I like her and the guy who's trying to hit her.
It's a bit sad though that she was in a Star Wars movie and the only thing that she did was get thrown out of fucking garbage chute.
but she's more in the new one.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, she is. You
Yeah.
can see, like behind the scenes, she needs to learn to fight with the outfit.
Oh, isn't she in like another like Star Trek or something? No, something sci-fi. I think. Else
Leia.
but Star Wars.
No?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not
She's a
sure.
cool,
I might be
cool
mistaken.
actor and cool character.
So,
So
okay.
one thing before we end this cast, I guess,
Yeah.
is I want you all to give us like a good tip for a Christmas present,
Oh my.
Oh, my God.
if you have one.
That game.
Yes.
Well, they can get it in January. So.
Okay, so late Christmas presents.
Yeah.
Steam money.
Like I have a super good
Bitcoins.
tip that's
Yeah.
actually
Bitcoin.
for free.
A free one, yeah?
Yeah, and that's Arena of Valor. Probably the best mobile game right now. It's basically League of Legends on your phone.
Yeah.
You can play a game in 17 minutes. I waited for the bus for 17 minutes. I had to play the game.
That's nice.
Damn.
And there's so tight controls. It's actually like playing League of Legends on PC. So you have to try this.
I really need to try it.
You
I need to
should.
write it down after.
Yeah.
Are we on the Christmas present right now?
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. So
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
think
yeah,
we should
okay,
have-
yeah. But that was like just that friendly tip of like
Oh, I
a
thought
free
that
like
was a
gift.
Christmas
Yeah, I
present.
thought you
I'm
too.
like,
I was like, okay.
No,
well,
but like you can give the gift of playing that game
Yeah.
to someone because then they have an awesome game to play on the
Yeah.
phone.
That's a good one. Wow. I actually have one.
Mm?
It's a Christmas gift I got, I think, 2 years ago. It's an electric blanket.
An electric
What?
blanket.
Like
That sounds
does it like
dangerous.
No. That's not fun.
Electric shock, it means.
Not Jeff, but it was like a mash house blanket. like
No.
That would be
No,
cool
it's,
though, like massage your internal.
Yeah, you're like lying like this. Like,
Oh, it's so
okay.
nice.
No. Is it a warm?
It's
like
a heated
warm
blanket. Yeah,
blanket.
it just keeps you warm. I love that for the winter. At least if you live like in a cold place like Sweden.
Well, it can be cold in my room, so I
Yeah.
might need one. of
Heated
those.
blanket.
Are they
That's-
expensive?
It's like 200 or 300 SEK maybe.
That's not too bad to
No.
not be cold.
I mean, it's really nice. You can keep it.
Because when it's really
Yeah.
cold, it gets cold inside as well.
Yeah.
And it gets really cold.
And it's super nice to just snuggle up in.
It gets really cold. Yeah.
really cold.
Winter is here.
Yeah.
Up.
That's my tip.
What
Yeah.
do you?
Let's start with you. No, I'm kidding.
No, okay, so my actual
no, but
tip-
you mean a Christmas present?
Molotov pens. No.
Yeah, of course. This one is the really the greatest. I don't know if you want to check this out, but Molotov, it's like I said before, it's really covering everything that I have done almost, except for the lion. It's done with Molotov. So yeah, if you want to have something dope to do after Christmas, Molotov.
That's a really good.
That is a really good tip.
I used to
So
get those.
interesting that I didn't think about it. You said Molotov.
But
Yeah, but that is the dopest. It's a really
See, there's so
really
much
thing.
creativity here. Like it's
Yeah.
insane. The universe
We're
is gonna
mind
explode.
blown.
You solve a problem very fast. Right? Molotov.
Give me something.
Thank
Give
you
me
very much.
something. I don't have anything.
I'm going to hire you later.
Okay.
Molotov is gonna call you tomorrow.
A nice cup. No.
A Kinder surprise.
If you live in USA, you can't give this.
No, that's true.
I'm sorry for you guys.
What
Yeah,
about
we
you?
start with you. I'm thinking. them still.
I think like for me, one of the games of the year for me is not even a computer game. It's a game called Secret Hitler.
Wow.
Everyone needs to play this game, and we need to play it because you said you wanted to play more board
start
games.
more.
It's not like a board game per se, but you're a group of people, and like one gets a card that they're Hitler, and they're gonna try and be elected president.
Oh.
And you have like some people trying to help him and some against him, and then it's a game of wits and who is who, and like it's deception.
My.
And then there's like stuff like the fascists can kill people, and like the game ends at a certain point if you don't figure it out, or he's elected. Or it's very intense game, and you can actually have like different strategies, and it's actually free. You can just download it and print it, so you don't even have to buy it.
Okay, so
Oh,
you just
it's
need
like
to
Words
print
Against
everything.
Humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that game. It's very.
Yeah, I mean
That's
we had a
offensive.
raffle for, or like a competition for it
Really?
on Wednesday, so you could actually
I should have been there.
if you swish,
Yeah,
and yeah,
that's super cool.
You could
It's
still-
a super fun game, but it's very offensive.
well, you have to do it like this kind of crowd that's very open and like
Don't
can
do
take
it with your like grandparents.
They are like,
what?
Yeah.
But for those people that doesn't really know what to buy in Christmas present, I would try to
Swish.
actually
Yeah.
swish, because I think that is one of the best way to celebrate and try to do something. Because I mean, in Sweden we are overloaded. We have everything.
Yeah.
I mean, and Christmas is really about try to save and do something good for people. So I mean, your question is really good, and that is also why we are here.
I think that's probably the best thing with anybody.
The best
said,
question
"Oh,
today.
Yeah, like for me,
Yeah.
like every kid, it's used to be about getting a lot of Nintendo 64 and whatever. But now I feel like for me, it's like it's
Yeah.
one time of year that I get to like get together with the people I care about, and then like think about something. It doesn't have to be expensive or whatever,
No.
but I think about them. I specifically give them this present because I think they will like that. So
And
yeah.
Just think
That-
about all the people who can't. They maybe it doesn't matter if you celebrate Christmas or not, but like can't be together with their families maybe all year round.
Or maybe
They
don't,
don't
have, a
have
family.
nothing.
No,
Or
exactly.
don't have any
exactly.
Christmas.
But then I came up with when you were talking about that. This also like in if you live near Fasta Strand in Stockholm, you can go there and give. You can buy some little present, and they have this huge glass present that you can put presents in. So every child who doesn't get like homeless children, they will get those presents.
That's
Wow,
super
that's-
nice.
So you can go there and give presents to children who
Actually,
need it.
yeah.
Great.
One year I was actually collecting money for kids to paperless parents.
Yeah.
They couldn't get other
That's really nice.
presents. So
No.
I mean, it wasn't a big action for me, but you know, it felt good, like
Yeah.
doing stuff for others.
I've seen a lot as well recently on Facebook for like local buy and sell groups.
Yeah.
And people are like giving away winter clothes.
Yeah.
They're giving away gifts to give away for Christmas for people who are less fortunate than they are. And I think those small things, like, I mean, of course you're gonna help somebody, and it's like a bonus that it makes yourself feel good and like you're helping out. But you might actually like change somebody's
Life.
Day and
year.
life
Yeah,
and
exactly.
everything. Like
Christmas, I think it should be about giving.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, in a way,
It's-
when you give, it make you feel good, and Christmas is about feeling good.
Exactly.
and
The more
it's
we can give, the better.
maybe like some of you people it thinks that this sounds so like classic to say, but
Yeah,
it's
I
so
know.
true.
But it
It's
is.
so
I
true.
know it's
But many people
such a
so
cliche,
forget-
but
people
it's true.
forget about it because they're always like stressing out to buy gift to like.
Mm.
I hate getting presents or giving presents just because you're supposed to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It needs to have
Leave
a
that
Yeah.
and do something good
meaning.
instead.
Yeah.
Meaning. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also like there was one Christmas I couldn't like afford getting presents for my family, and I was feeling a little bit bad about it, but I was like, I can paint. So I paint a drawing for every my
Yeah.
sisters and everything, and they were so happy about it. So that can be also enough.
No, but it's
If
not.
you
create
don't
something.
have money to buy anything, you can also do something.
It's not the
Just
value
to-
of it. It's like the
Yeah,
thought.
the
and
main
like
thought of it.
actually custom made stuff is like.
It's a more meaning in.
I mean, you know that I made like my 2 elephants
Yeah.
when we had I gave it to my mother, and she was
Yeah.
like, "I've never seen her so happy." Tracer, you're even fast with your cup.
I feel like this is very like good note to end on first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, we're
Yeah.
one piece.
I guess like, thanks everyone for watching,
Yes.
and
Thank you. so
happy
much.
Christmas and happy New Year for
And
everyone.
yes, and this is still going on a couple of days.
Tomorrow it ends, or
Which
today
time?
it ends. 5.
Yeah,
In the
it's tomorrow.
No, in the evening.
Tomorrow in 5.
No, in the afternoon.
Tomorrow
5.
is today.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Today.
Today.
Until
at
5
o'clock
o'clock.
today.
Until
Like-
5 o'clock today.
So like
5
We're
o'clock.
so
14 hours
tired.
from now. Or
Sorry.
It's,
So I actually know one word in Asian, konnichiwa.
That's
no,
Japanese.
that's Japanese.
Japanese.
Thank
Yeah.
Once again.
How do you say goodbye in Japanese?
Sayonara.
Sayonara.
Oh, I really know what it is, but I can't get it out of my head. Do you know it?
What?
Which one?
Goodbye in Japanese?
Sayonara.
They said it.
Thank you.
Or Finnish, moikka. Moikka.
Oh.
Haido.
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 Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you for watching.
Have a nice weekend.